we're talking about the obvious size advantage we have here.
It doesn't matter how fast you are when the beast is laying on you like that. Speed does not come into play.
She is a beast.
What you see there on the screen, we're going to be in Nashville. Tickets on sale now, AEWTix.com. Great Wrestling City, Nashville Municipal Auditorium, so we're going to be.
Legendary Municipal
I'm
Auditorium.
going to try to eat my weight in Hattie B's hot chicken. It'll be a great trip.
And look at Nyla just cranking back on Riho as she's making that long crawl, having to carry her own body weight and all of Nyla Rose. And Nyla grabbing the hands.
This is exhausting. This is exhausting for Riho, carrying all that weight and then straining to get to the rope so the referee could call for a very timely break.
And senior official Paul Turner there with the eyes on the action.
Britt, this gives you a good opportunity to scout both these women.
It sure
Take
does.
a good look at what they do well, what they don't do so well, in your opinion.
Well, if there's one thing I know how to do, it's study, whether it be my books or an opponent. So all eyes are on the ring right now.
And look at this, Riho was kicking her legs and she changed her positioning enough to escape behind Nyla, but Nyla with a back elbow.
And that could be inexperience right there from Nyla Rose, Tony, because she shouldn't have lost control of that particular situation.
But on the other hand, JR, Riho needs to stay away from her.
Yeah.
Stay out of her grasp. It's easier said than done.
And quicken the pace, move it.
The pace,
Don't
right?
let it slow down and let the bigger woman dictate the pace here. That's what we're seeing.
Oh, running knee strike there from Riho.
It's a mistake.
They got that from Kenny Omega, I can tell you.
A second one sends Nyla spilling to the outside.
Her own momentum got her out there. Now let's see if the count can work in Riho's favor. She can win this thing by count out, I'm assuming. It's a decision.
And Riho heading up to the top. Nyla doesn't see her. Riho up to the top. And as soon as Nyla turns around.
Oh, no.
What a fair catch.
You do not want to be here.
Yeah, the mistake she made was letting her get up. Once Nyla Rose got up, she was able to catch her. She should have stayed down. And
Great backbreaker. Right down the alley of where, look at this, caught.
And this could be the difference maker between Riho becoming the first ever AEW Women's World Champion. Oh, Nyla.
This is, absolutely don't need this, Rick. Just unarm her.
I'm not surprised.
Unarm her.
Nyla.
There you go, Rick. Good job.
Risking disqualification. But Riho fires up with some shots to the face.
I'm not sure it means anything.
it doesn't. She doesn't want to do that.
And nobody can win or lose on the outside. Both out there, you're in trouble. And let's just say, she's not being manhandled, she's being woman-handled. Here's Riho at the hands of Nyla Rose.
Riho being sent into the barricade. Nyla takes a glance at the World Championship title bench. Now again going underneath the ring. On multiple chairs.
All right, I'm sure security in the back can see these issues as well.
Yeah, I mean, there is the referee's discretion, but this would be a very obvious disqualification for Paul Turner if Nyla were to strike her with the chair.
Well, Nyla Rose seemingly, I might be wrong, lost her focus. Now, the stack of chairs topped with a Riho on top. And now here's this, well, that thing, a 200-pounder up on the apron.
No!
Oh, my God! The spine first on the steel chairs. Good Lord.
Nyla going for that cannonball senton, but Riho able to evade, and now Riho up on the apron.
Doors open, Riho. Stomp! The double stomp right to the abdomen.
Like a bolt of lightning from the sky.
Now's her opportunity. She needs to take advantage of it right here. Get her back in the ring.
We see
this. Spine first, popping those chairs.
Riho, pinpoint accuracy.
Yeah.
Riho ascending to the top rope.
What's next?
Stop to the spine. Riho covers with a leg.
Can it be enough?
No.
It's not enough. It's It's not enough, but it was a damn sure a strong near fall.
She really seems frustrated here, Britt. And she's got to put that frustration away.
Folks, we got a commercial break coming up momentarily. And we'll keep you picture in picture here with the action here in the ring.
Yeah, there is no time limit to this match, so while we are in break, we'll keep an eye on the action as Riho wrenching on Nyla Rose.
Riho looking for a submission win in the first ever AEW Women's Championship matchup. Here in our inaugural voyage, Season 1, Episode 1, here on TNT.
And Britt, you felt those running knee strikes from Riho. Oh, look.
Is she really going to try to lift her up?
She does use that Northern Light suplex, and Riho. Oh!
But they add on again.
Riho capitalizing on using every ounce of her body weight with all of her offensive moves.
Wild swing on the lariat. Riho with the crucifix, but Nyla able to carry her weight.
Nyla still in control. The mortified Samoan drop out of the crucifix, driving the air out of Riho. And now going for the cover. Here we are.
No.
Well, that small left shoulder just barely got off the canvas.
It's amazing she is still in this. She's almost like a rag doll right now after that crucifix drop. And they're chanting her name here.
Riho being hung out to dry on the top rope. The knee strike from Nyla. We saw her use the diving knee drop when her opponent's strung up on the top strand, and it looks...
No, this is ill-advised.
Oh, no. We've seen this before.
If Nyla Rose hits this, we're just... Good Lord! A knee to the spine, hanging on the ropes. A cover! A cover!
No!
How did she do it? How did Riho kick out? You said you can't weigh a heart. You can't weigh passion. It's not going to come in pounds and inches.
Nyla with the STF.
Can Riho withstand this pressure? Can she withstand this submission maneuver?
Look how far away she is from the ropes here.
That's a long way.
It is. She was reaching out, but she knows she can't get there, and she's not giving up.
Riho only 5 feet 2 inches tall, so this is like walking a mile while lugging a boulder for her.
After that boulder just landed on your neck.
That's right.
And you can see Nyla with the grip tighten underneath the chin of Riho, wrenching back.
And we're back live here, ladies and gentlemen, here on TNT. The AEW Women's Championship matchup in progress. One fall, no time limit. Oh, Riho, give her an A for effort. She tried to elevate Nyla Rose. She tried, but it was...
But her body just collapsed.
Yeah. And now Nyla laughing, making fun of her smaller adversary in this huge matchup.
Yeah, no shortage of spirit, of pluck, moxie, or grit from Riho. But Nyla Rose just with a distinct, overwhelming advantage.
Yeah, basically she's taking an ass kicking and she keeps coming back.
Pretty much.
It's amazing.
Rio's making she's making a fan out of me, I can tell you that, because you love the fighting spirit of this young woman. Boy, this power is just hard to overcome. Strength, the power, the weight advantage.
Riho fights her way out of the powerbomb, goes underneath, rolls through, has the leg captured. 1, 2, 3, 2. Only a 2 count.
Come on. Are you sure?
Fans are sure that it was a 3.
I'm sure that was a clothesline.
And Nyla doing a great job keeping her focus, not getting distracted by the near fall. Death Valley driver. Hook at the leg. 1, 2. No!
You could almost feel it because there was
really into this one, and we're going to be impressed regardless of who wins this. We have been impressed with both these ladies.
Yeah, they've had a hell of a match.
Yes, they have.
Back and forth, give and take, no quit.
Nyla unsteady, though, on that top rope. I think the punishment she's endured, maybe those double stomps from Riho.
Look at that, you hear the flash on flash there. And the little lady's doing all she can to make a dent in this monster.
Oh, she's in the grass with the... Oh, no!
Suplex!
How in the hell did that happen? The cover, no! And a near fall. Another near fall, my God.
Nyla with the capacity to kick out, but Riho sizes her up, running knee strike. No, Nyla evades. Oh, the back.
Stayed right on it, didn't it?
Got her.
Yeah, that was good. Focus maintained by Riho.
Double knees to the face. She hooks the leg.
Can she hold it? Can she hold it? It's over! It's over! Rio's a champion! Riho has beaten Nyla Rose to become the first ever AEW Women's Champion!
The winner of this match and All Elite Wrestling Women's World Champion, Riho!
Unbelievable.
An amazing match. Fans were with it each and every way. And Dr. Britt Baker, you got to set your sights now on this first ever women's champion.
You're sure right. What a match. Riho gave every ounce of fight the entire match.
Dr. Baker, it was great having you out here with us. We wish you the very best on your journey.
Thanks, guys. I love being here, but hopefully I'm not back here again because I need to be in the ring, right?
Right, next time we want to see you in the ring.
That's right.
Tremendous, guys. Absolutely tremendous. She deserves every accolade because she took the beast to the limit. I thought there was no way to hold the beast down for a 3 count, but she did it. Amazing.
This will be the talk of the town. I didn't see that one coming.
Riho, her striking is second to none.
Riho! What a great match! What a great match! Look at the people! They must be proud of you! I'm proud of you! For the Japanese fans, let me interview with her in Japanese. Riho-san!
Hey, wait a minute, Nyla. Come on. Give her a damn moment.
Nyla blindsiding Michael Nakazawa. And now, Nyla.
Powered him up. Nyla got a better grip. She re-gripped it and delivered the goods on Michael Nakazawa.
That was a double clutch Liger bomb. Don't see many of those, do you?
No, sir.
Tremendous strength there by Nyla Rose. And now she looks to continue the attack on Riho.
Come on. For God's sakes.
Oh, Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega coming to the aid of the inaugural AEW Women's World Champion Riho.
Well, the fans are glad to see
Suck.
Nyla was very lax on her cover. Gave Riho a chance to slide out.
But Nyla just swatting her away.
Yeah, Nyla's just too strong. She's too strong and powerful for Riho. Riho needs to think of another game plan here.
Riho's got to hope that Nyla makes a big mistake. Not a little mistake, a big mistake.
And that's how Riho's been able to overcome larger opponents her entire career, capitalizing.
I'm not sure the
on
striking.
errors.
You're right, Excalibur. I'm just not sure that getting to a striking contest with Nyla is the way to travel.
Look at this, the tiaras.
Time will tell.
And Riho follows up
look
with
at
a
this.
drop kick, sending Nyla to the outside.
The quick sequence of offense by Riho, who shows absolutely no fear. She believes in herself, and these fans believe in Riho. And she's willing to take a chance, and we're looking at it.
Taking a big one right here.
Oh, fair catch. Oh, backbreaker. Kind of in,
Rib breaker, and there the spine driven into the ring apron. And Nyla, oh, look at Nyla.
she's got,
See, what's she doing?
I don't know how stable this woman is.
We've seen her employ these tables before.
Yeah, she better leave that alone. This is a title match.
And the referee Paul Turner admonishing her.
She's not even from Dudleyville.
She's oh yeah! It gave her a rampway.
Out of nowhere came Riho. Boy, Nyla Rose, the number 1 contender, is at a disadvantage. Can Riho close the deal? We'll find out when we come back.
Let's go, Nyla. Inside the ring.
A Herculean task there for Riho to drag a very dazed Nyla Rose back towards the ring.
Hear Paul Turner say, rightfully so, inside the ring.
And Nyla, you can see staggered crossbody.
It was hard for Riho just to get her arm around the leg of Nyla Rose to secure any sort of leverage.
Now, you know, it's amazing that when they went on the outside, it looked like, oh my.
In the spirit of competition, your adrenaline flows, so that's not a wise thing to try.
No, that's the worst thing she could have done. Look at this.
Because this gave Nyla an idea.
Oh, wow. Leaping leg drop.
Nice leg drop, brother.
Now covers 1, 2. Ooh.
This is exactly the pace that Nyla Rose needs to maintain if she really wants to be the AEW Women's Champion.
JR, just as you predicted, if the pace slackens, it's to Nyla Rose's advantage. And now we see Nyla just continuing to punish Riho in the corner, driving her face first into that turnbuckle pad.
Look at the face of Nyla Rose. She loves inflicting punishment. It just, she delights in it.
And she was somebody that was threatened with the suspension and didn't care. Continued to attack officials, to attack Shanna.
She put her boot right to her teeth that time.
You know, if Riho could not continue, and the referee we had a referee stoppage, now there's a new champ, and that could be a scenario.
Now Paul Turner checking in and making sure.
Right, JR, we often talk about pinfalls and submissions, but a referee stoppage is just the same result for the challenger.
Unfortunately, that's the way it rolls. And now Nyla having a little more fun maybe than she should be having.
If she thinks Rio's going to stay down, she's wrong.
But Riho not able to generate a lot of force behind those attacks.
So Riho gets 3 or 4 shots in. Nyla staggers. Then Nyla comes back with 1 shot that puts Riho on her back.
Well, Riho cannot get to a vertical base, and Nyla knows this. The shots that she was giving her from her knees with nothing on them.
And the other thing about this emotional situation is that Nyla's got to be careful she doesn't get disqualified.
That's right. That she has shown that she has no compunctions about using any part of the ringside area to her advantage.
This main event here on AEW Dynamite still in progress for the AEW Women's title. Nyla Rose, the big beast against the champion, Riho. I suggested Nyla probably weighed 200 or more.
Oh, look at this. Riho escapes into the
Oh,
close
there
up.
it is. Oh, she couldn't hold it. Riho, the 98-pounder, could not hold it, or she may have had a pin right there.
And we saw right as we went to break, and if you were watching it picture-in-picture, Riho, we thought, had the upper hand, but Nyla was able to turn the tables. But just as quickly, Riho, in one fell swoop.
Yeah, this would be like, no pun intended, kissing your sister. Count out. Hate 'em.
Oh, drop toe hold. Great defensive maneuver.
Very good positioning. and timing by our champion Riho.
Riho.
Oh, she blocked it.
Went for the Tiger Feint kick, but Nyla got the forearms up, blocked.
With his power, strength.
Riho going over the top.
Oh, missed.
Nobody home. Riho, double knee, double drop kick. Covers, 1, 2, no.
That low drop kick found its mark.
Want to remind our fans we're coming out west of Utah Wednesday, March 11th, the Maverick Center in Salt Lake City, 5:30 local start time. Tickets at AEWTIX.com.
Samoa dropping the cover, 1, 2, no.
Yeah, Nala's astonished that she didn't get the 3 count there.
JR, I mentioned at the top of the show, Nyla Rose, the last time she was pinned inside an AEW ring was on October 2nd, the night that Riho was crowned the AEW Women's World Champions. And we saw this also on October 2nd, Nyla very nearly decapitating Riho.
A huge, powerful woman looking to take flight.
It's a big moment in this match, guys. Oh, my God.
Boy, the execution of that was dirty, but it was damn sure accurate.
And Nyla, look, covers. You're not going to win a world championship like that.
No, you're not, and you're not going to win it, especially against someone with the heart, determination, tenacity of Riho.
Look at this.
Good God.
Big knee off the top rope. You can only imagine the force that Nyla brings with her off the top rope with those knees.
Now Riho, she's not looking good. Those eyes glazed over.
You know, she's the champ. So referee Turner's going to give her the benefit of the doubt. But at some point, you got to think about her welfare.
Look at this. Riho regains her feet.
Atta girl. Fight her off.
Laying in some forearm strikes to the chest of Nyla. Oh, Nyla biting the face of Riho.
Good Lord.
Nyla pulling out all the stops, and now Avalanche Death Valley Driver. She covers.
I don't believe it.
That's the heart. That's the tenacity of Riho.
Oh, God, she took that, and she still gets out of it.
That's heart. The will to win. The will to maintain her championship.
They're chanting Riho's name here.
The only women's champion that we've ever known.
And she's looking for her 5th successful title defense here. But Nyla, oh, look at that. She was looking for one-winged angel there.
That's Kenny Omega's maneuver.
And,
And that's Kenny Omega's maneuver as well.
Riho got low, popped the hips, hit the Snapdragon suplex.
Do it again.
Oh, God.
The leverage is incredible from the 98-pound champion who's full of heart and fight and grit.
And bleeding at the mouth to boot, I do believe.
Oh, the running knee strike avoided.
Face right in the, buried into the turnbuckle.
Nyla hoists up Riho. Riho trying to fight her way back down, but oh, look at this. Nyla steps over. She has the ankle captured.
She did have the ankle captured.
Too elusive. She's too quick, too elusive.
Another low drop kick. The flexibility of Riho is uncanny.
Riho, northern leg suplex. 1, 2, no!
Boy, that was so close. Turner's hand was inches away from hitting the canvas for the 3rd and final time.
And Rose's right shoulder just rolled up in the nick of time.
And Riho headed up top. She's looking for those double foot stomps.
And the cover.
Oh,
1 count.
Out and 1.
Riho may have awakened the giant.
Now the giant just fell down again. Boy, both these ladies have just driven each other to the brink.
Another set of foot stomps. And Riho looking for the trifecta.
Nyla says, don't do it!
Stomp to the face!
Covered! Puts on the rope. Well, that was the salvation.
So close. Riho was to retaining that Women's World Championship. And now she's got Nyla on her knees, looking for the double knee. Oh!
What a spear! Big time spear.
And Nyla hoists her up. Face bomb!
Oh my God, we got a new champ!
Nyla Rose is the new AEW Women's Champion.
The winner of this match and new AEW Women's World Champion, the native beast, Nyla Rose.
You know, JR, Excalibur, many people standing and cheering, not because of who their favorite won, but because they just saw one ass-kicking match. They really did.
That was an incredible matchup, and you saw Nyla Rose. She ratcheted up that aggression. She used her strength and size advantage, and she didn't make any errors, most importantly.
The only time that Nyla left her feet voluntarily, she scored with it. That knee drop off the top rope, and then disrespectfully walking over the former champion. So we have a new champion. Nyla Rose is the king of the mountain in the women's division, AEW. And oh! Edge of the chair, right into the rib area.
That exposed rib cage of
Remember-
Hikaru Shida.
Look at this again.
No countouts, no disqualification. And Shida went all in there. Her backside, her shoulders, her legs, everything went all in.
Nyla just backing down Billy Gunn.
Barking orders to everyone. Oh no! Listen, no, come on.
Oh, driving the chair into the throat of Hikaru Shida.
Just trying to choke her out. Just trying to choke her completely out.
Referee helpless. You can't really do anything about it.
No, there's nothing you can do about it.
No.
Yeah, and Shida's not going to give up despite how many times Nyla instructs Rick Knox to ask her.
Her heart may never give up. Her spirit may never give up, but her body may say to hell with us tonight at some point. About right now type thing.
Nyla just
Oh, man.
bullying the challenger.
Yeah, that's what she is, Excalibur. It's a good call. She's a bully. She's an absolute bully. She intimidates. She's a force, and she just bullies. She's bullied her way through this title.
Now bringing Shida back into the ring. You can see Shida clutching that midsection. The champion with a distinct advantage in this type of match.
I mean, she did a great job of cutting off her air supply and working on the midsection. I'm surprised she's not trying to go right back to the point of attack again. Well, maybe she is.
And the other thing about Nyla Rose, she's only been wrestling 6 years. It's usually in year 8 to 10 you start being your best. And look at that cover, big body on body. The ankle's up, but then it shows the grit of Shida.
Well, JR, what you're saying is only, 6 years means her best years of her hitter, and she's great already.
Yes, I agree with that.
Yeah.
That's my thought on it. Quite frankly, on the other side of the coin, Shida's been wrestling, I think, 11 years.
Nyla hoists her up. She's looking for Beast Bomb. But Shida able to reverse, takes Nyla down.
Really a nice counter by Shida.
Got her down, keep her down.
She is so fundamentally sound. Start wrestling at such an early age and becomes a part of your curriculum and a major part of one's life in the Japanese culture, in the pro wrestling side. And she's learned well. She's been taught well.
Shida looking for the suplex, but Nyla reverses her. And you can see pain etched on the face of the challenger.
Yeah, everything that Nyla does with such force.
Nyla takes Shida up and over the top. Shida spilling to the outside, and Nyla in pursuit.
One thing we can say, it's not false count anywhere, so keep that in mind. So no matter what's happening on the outside, at some point, you got to get back in the ring to finish the deal.
Watch out, ring post time.
Nyla.
No.
Shida comes off, crossbody. And Shida, oh, the running knee to the back of the head. The champion didn't see it coming. And more often than not, those are the shots that knock you loopy.
Nyla Rose has been addled. Her cage shaken. Her equilibrium affected.
Oh.
And right on the concrete.
Right in front of our guest, Vicky Guerrero. Shida going to the outside.
Oh, wow.
Sending Nyla face first into that big poker chip. We've already seen how heavy, how dense those things are.
Leva Bates didn't know where to turn. She's there. Peter Avalon out there. Who's the mask guy?
That's Serpentico.
Ah, there you go. Thank you.
Come on, Tony, you watch AEW Dark.
I wasn't sure he was here.
Nyla.
Are you sure?
Very nearly with the brain buster. But,
Oh, beautiful throw.
just a hip throw.
Really beautiful throw. The momentum of Nyla Rose coming into play on that transaction.
And now Hikaru Shida. She's got Nyla in her sights. Running off the chip and
Big running knee that found its mark. Nyla Rose landed awkwardly on that big old poker chip.
And she immediately came up clutching her lower back.
Sure did. No time to celebrate.
Got to get her back in the ring here.
Get right back to work. You don't give a monster a second chance.
Watch this. Shida coming in with such velocity. Driving Nyla into that poker chip, and immediately with the back spasm starting on the champion.
We've never seen Nyla Rose in this much trouble for this long in her AEW career. And now she just got that kendo stick back in her possession, which again is legal to utilize.
She has pulled the sword from the stone, so to speak. And now,
Wow.
punishing that left
What a
arm.
shot. She must have grown up idolizing, from the old days, Sadahara O, the home run champ in Japan.
I thought you were going to say Mickey Mantle.
Or Tony Gwynn, right? San Diego boy.
Is it?
Oh, wow, in the throat.
Hikaru Shida keeping the faith.
There you go. Keep hitting her.
And blasting Nyla.
Tony, you're just in a feisty mood tonight.
Well, you know, I mean, it's no disqualification, right? She brought the kendo stick in.
The brain buster on the kendo stick into the small of the back. Cover. No. Did not hook the leg, JR.
Yeah, 2.5 right there is about a half a count away from a new champion being crowned.
Take more to get her down.
That running knee is so impressive. Nyla Rose is
1, 2, no.
If Nyla Rose doesn't create a mistake for Shida or create offense for herself, we're going to see a new champion crown.
But has
Based on
Shida,
what we've seen so far.
has Shida thrown her best shot? Does she have more left? She's got the champion reeling.
Stick and run. Be quick.
No stand in front of her, Shida.
That's right.
Shida,
Windmilling it.
she's clubbering. Hits the ropes, but Nyla.
You could see that coming, guys. You really could.
Wow, what a power slam.
Tremendous power slam by Nyla, but it was sheer desperation. No follow-up.
Little shades of Oklahoma Stampede variant. She just didn't take the run. Did the same execution on the delivery.
What a physical match for the women's world title. But we expected it. The Beast is getting up.
So the action with that power slam.
Just drove Shida down.
And the lucky part for Shida is that Nyla Rose couldn't follow up. She went to her back, did Nyla Rose, as opposed to being able to cover Shida.
Nyla with Shida center of the ring, and no, Hangs her out to dry over the ropes. We've seen her use this devastating knee before.
This is a mighty, big, strong woman.
She usually likes to spring up, but you see,
It's a long way to go there.
And she's a little worse for wear as well.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Halfway across the ring ropes, springboarding off. It's found its mark. Will it be? And Shida somehow wills her way to a near fall.
watch this. The point of Shida's knee coming down across the back, or the point of Nyla's knee coming down across the back of Shida's head.
She pulled it out, the table out halfway, and now.
And remember how Nyla used those tables towards the tail end of 2019. She punished and abused just about anybody that dared talk back to her.
Including Rick Knox.
Rick Knox included, you're exactly right.
Yeah, that's what got her suspended. Putting Rick Knox to a table.
So my question is, why was Rick Knox assigned this match?
Our referee corps is second to none in terms of impartiality. I have my full faith in Rick Knox. He's a man I've known for almost 20 years. But right now, Hikaru Shida is dazed. Nyla, he's charging in the corner with that Death Valley driver attempt.
Just power. That's all. It wasn't finesse or technique that broke that situation up. It was Nyla Rose's power and strength that broke the grip. Shida fights and fights back like there's no tomorrow for this young woman.
Wild right hands. Big Shida was thinking that rising knee strike, but Nyla in one fell swoop cut her off.
Oh, man.
Power bomb, that has got to spell the end of the challenger here tonight. Nyla pulls her out, covers. One,
That's it.
two.
No.
A lot of heart left in that girl.
And Nyla Rose is shocked.
Yeah, she's getting frustrated. And that frustration reared its head about 3 minutes ago, and now we're seeing it again.
And you could see Nyla visibly wincing. Oh! As she got to her feet, but didn't stop her from hitting that Death Valley driver, Tony.
And then retrieving the kendo stick and using it for a restaurant quality beating on Shida.
Nyla pulling Shida out.
I would not advise this.
No, I wouldn't either, but if this big girl connects.
She is slowly getting to the top, but
Yeah.
Shida, just winged the stick at her.
Big roundhouse right hand by Shida. Now, what are you going to do with each other there? What mayhem can you create?
Nyla up on her feet, Shida as well.
Oh, my God.
Hikaru Shida.
Up top.
It's going to be a loud thud
He was
here.
up top.
Oh my God! Avalanche Falcon Arrow. She has done the deal. 1, 2. Oh!
Wow, if that didn't keep the big girl down, I don't know if anything is going to keep the champion down.
Hikaru Shida building up ahead of Sting. Oh!
Right in the leg with the kendo stick. What a forearm shiver. What a shot. What a shot by Shida.
And the running knee strike. Shida covers 1, 2. Oh!
You're Shida screaming.
Lot left in the tank.
So passionate, so over the top with her exuberance. She wants this championship, does the challenger Shida.
Oh!
All the way downtown. That was not a Texas League single.
No, I thought she was going to try to cover there, but she's not done yet.
Shida, boom, with the knee to the face.
She's got that running start too, coming off the ropes.
She pulls the champion out, covers 2, 3.
She got it. Shida's a 10.
This is Britt at her best, vicious. Man, she's laying those in. That's her first smile of the night.
She thinks she's controlling the ref, and she may be. Right now, Dr. Baker's controlling the match.
Look at his hammerlock pickup.
It's the ideal situation. The great champion against the red-hot challenger, the #1 contender.
Sheeta able to pick Britt Baker up on her back, drive her into the corner. Swing and a miss there by Dr. Britt Baker, but great Tijeras there. And now the drop kick from Hikaru Shida.
Just because you roll out of bounds there, Britt, you're not in a safe zone. Oh, God almighty, you hear that?
Britt's head colliding with that steel barricade.
That sounded sick. I'm shocked she didn't come up bleeding. That sounded sick.
And now Hikaru Shida. She was launching off the chair for the knee strike. Avoided contact with Britt, but still rocked her.
Oh, look out here.
And Shida, the diving crossbody, takes down Rebel as well.
You saw Paul Turner said, get it back in the ring.
He's trying to do his job. These highly spirited athletes, it's not easy all the time.
Oh, look at that. Broke the count. How about that by Shida?
And she's setting up Britt Baker for that driving knee lift.
She's also paying attention. And
oh, Britt.
If we knew it was coming, you know the doctor knew it was coming.
Britt able to counter with that swinging kick as Hikaru Shida was charging in for that knee strike.
The one thing that fans should not overlook is how aggressive and physical Dr. Baker actually is. She's heavy-handed. She hurts people. She has no conscience more often than not. And those traits may help make her the champion if she wins here tonight.
Yeah, you have to watch what you say around her. Look at that cravat, man. Just watch how you approach her. She's got a temper, and the lady can back it up.
Britt Baker's got the champion reeling here.
Man, sometimes, though, the aggressiveness brings out the best in Hikaru Shida.
Yeah,
we saw that against Nyla Rose.
Hikaru Shida, pound for pound, maybe the heaviest hitter here in AEW.
You're right.
And, oh, look at this. Britt maintaining wrist control. Oh, the curb stomp.
Wow.
The face of the champion bounced off the canvas like a basketball.
And remember, it was just...
Oh, she's going for it, man.
It was a few days ago on Dynamite that Britt Baker drove Shida's face to the Women's World Championship. And now the glove being applied. Could we see a changing of the guard here tonight?
If she applies it, yes. Oh, she rolled out of the way. Nicely done.
The champion felt what was happening, trying to create some distance. She knows she's in the ropes, so they can't continue with her on the ropes.
Double underhook applied. Butterfly suplex. Punishing the spine of Shida. Cover here. Shida fires that shoulder, that left shoulder up off the canvas. Once again.
This is all about the will to retain, the will to win this match for the very, very proud champion.
Oh, man, she's still laying them in.
This match, which started with a very high pace, has now settled into just a more deliberate war, a striking battle between champion and challenger. Oh!
Shouldn't have done it. Bad mistake.
Shida has been as dominant as any champion in any weight division in AEW history. She's 30-3 overall.
It's an amazing number, isn't it?
In any sport, that'd be fabulous.
Right.
She's 24-1 in her last 25 matches. So our champion has fought often and gallantly and has won.
But you know what, JR? So has our challenger. Britt Baker's only cover here. 2. Shida able to kick out. Britt Baker's only loss, only official loss, I should say, this year came at the hands of Nyla Rose in the AEW Women's World Championship Eliminator Tournament. Since then, she has remained undefeated, except, Tony, of course, for that unsanctioned lights-out match with Thunder Rosa.
Which no one will ever forget. But also,
Classic.
she's been red hot since that time. And I really believe in momentum. I do. I believe if you start to win, you believe you can win.
The champion's going to fire back up and bring it.
She is just...
And the mount comes, and so do the right hands.
Britt doing a great job of covering up, though.
Great back heel trip by Shida to get the challenger on the mat. And Britt Baker just being driven face first in that top turnbuckle pad. The hammer throw into the corner. Hikaru Shida. Oh, brutal knee strike.
The champion gaining that much needed and valued momentum.
Hikaru Shida, 3 consecutive knee strikes.
Man, the champion's so passionate, so emotionally invested in this championship.
And Britt may be out here.
Look at this, Shida.
Oh my God. This is really so unlike Shida.
Well, Shida, you know, Shida, we found out yesterday she hates how Britt Baker has really usurped Shida's position at the top of the division, despite Britt Baker not being the AEW Women's World Champion.
Right. Britt called, obviously, the face of the division. She said she's going to usher in a new era.
There's a cover.
Suplex, lateral press, just a 2 count.
Oh, man.
Knee strike to the back of the head. Did you see Rebel swipe at Shida's leg? No!
Britt's in trouble here, guys. Big time trouble.
And I think Rebel realized it. That's why she tried to interrupt Shida.
We're seeing a heightened state of emotion and investment from the champion. She knows she's against her perhaps toughest ever opponent. It's certainly get my vote.
Oh, Britt looking for that fisherman's suplex.
Yeah, great leg hook that time. Man, but right now, Shida's relentless.
Yeah, those knees being driven into the midsection of Britt Baker.
Britt's wobbly, though.
Shida seems to be getting off first with those punches.
Oh, God.
And look at that shot.
Oh, man.
Enziguri.
I know they're both ladies, but they're not fighting like one.
No, these two women.
Oh! Fisherman's neck breaker, hook of the far leg.
Oh, my God. I thought that was it.
Tony's very invested in this match, Excalibur.
Yeah.
Notice that?
He certainly is.
I thought it was it.
Britt Baker going for the stomp once again. Shida. Shida countered now, looking for the stretch muffler. But Britt realizes the jeopardy she's in and makes it to the bottom rope.
And now look at the beating that the challenger's taking. The referee's got to step into this thing.
Man, like I said, Shida is relentless. She has turned it up another level.
Cut him some slack, so we damn sure don't want a disqualification.
Oh!
Look at that big thrust kick.
Swing and a miss there by Shida. Britt Baker, sling blade. The sling blade driving the champion down. Britt Baker looking for the air raid crash.
And she got it.
She hit it. Hooks the far leg. No.
With the crowd chanting DMD. A near fall created by the challenger.
Here it comes, Jim.
On her quest to become the AEW Women's Champion.
She's nailing her to the side of the head with the elbows, trying to get the lockjaw in position.
Hikaru Shida recognizes the jeopardy. She is now in as she's reaching for that bottom rope. Shida making the crawl. Britt, oh, look at this. Britt transitions over. She gets her body between the ropes.
Oh, great positioning. Great job.
She's got her hands clasped.
Britt's got to make sure that her feet do not go under the bottom rope. If she gets out of bounds.
Oh, Britt launching off the bottom rope. Rolling to center. Shida with Britt up on the shoulders.
Oh, man.
With the anger, the angst, the focus on the face of Dr. Britt Baker.
And Britt just dropping a hammer across the back of Hikaru Shida's head. Britt landed that air raid crash. One of the most perfected by Mariko Yoshida, one of the great all-time Japanese women wrestlers. Ironic that Britt would use it here tonight, but Shida launching in the knee strikes to the back. German suplex.
Hard suplex with a nasty sounding ending.
Yeah, JR, that folded her up, man.
And Hikaru Shida.
Man.
Taking advantage. Doors open.
Diving elbow
And she
strike.
draws the
No.
deal, and she got a near fall. Hikaru Shida just got with a second away from retaining and leaving here.
Hikaru Shida placing the challenger, Dr. Britt Baker,
Oh, this is not good.
on the top rope. Not sure what Shida has in store. Perhaps an Avalanche Death Valley driver.
Britt's trying to hook her leg.
Suicide, maybe Excalibur.
This is now.
Oh! Wow. Britt, I think Britt escaped at the last possible moment.
That was dangerous for both women right
That may
there.
have been the perspiration as their bodies getting slick from the fatigue. You know, we are in Florida.
Yeah,
It is hot.
oh boy.
Dodges a superplex. Hikaru Shida covers. Britt kicks out.
Great job of Hikaru Shida being able to come away with a superplex out of all of that. She's going up again. She's determined. She is determined.
Hell bent.
Oh, Britt
Rolled her up.
rolled her up. High stack. No. Shida locks in the stretch muffler.
The submission applied. The challenger's got to hang on.
Yeah, she's got to keep.
If she can lock in that hand, it'll be the full metal muffler.
What?
What the hell?
And Rebel distracting the champion momentarily.
She broke the stretch muffler. She did.
Shida can't allow her temper to get the better of her here tonight.
Oh, misfire. A miss. Oh, look out. This is going to do it. This is going to do it. Oh, my God. Rebel.
She's in trouble, man.
Falcon Arrow. Shida's done the deal. The champion retained. No!
Man, the guts and determination of the #1 contender is overwhelming. The champion has brought it all.
Boy, man, what a match.
And Riva's trying to figure out, how do I erase this?
Yeah. She needs to get out of the ring.
Hikaru Shida was looking for that
look out.
katana.
I think the ref just ejected Rebel from ringside.
Oh, but Britt with the belt. Shida intercepts it. Oh, the super kick. The thrust. Britt just kicked Shida in the face with the belt.
She's got a curb stomper on the belt.
Face first on the championship. The curb stomp. The cover. Got to be done. No! Not over. Wow.
Holy Shida.
Damn.
Man, what's it going to take?
Oh, here we go.
I got a bedtime.
Here we go.
We know what's going to...
Roll up, Shida. Wow. What a back and forth battle this has been.
Now, what a pro wrestling match we're watching right here. I'm loving this.
Jumping knee strike.
They are hitting each other with the best they have.
Yes.
The heavy artillery.
Can Shida capitalize?
And they're both coming back from it, JR.
Tamashi.
That's got to be it.
1, 2, no!
Oh, she did not have the shoulders pinned.
Paul
was-
Turner couldn't get any closer.
Yeah, she was.
Crucifix! Crucifix!
Oh,
Oh no!
Look out here.
Lockjaw!
Look out here. We're getting in the deep water here for the champion.
she's got it. Lockjaw!
she's got it.
The lockjaw!
Oh my God!
The tap.
Oh
We've got a new champion.
In having Britt Baker locked inside this cage.
Baker really getting the worst from Ware here, and we'll see, keep an eye on that cut, that laceration.
You see Britt very unsteady. She does not have her sea legs on the outside, and Thunder Rosa just ramming Britt face first into the cage.
Exploiting the open wound with the steel cage. Cage is unbiased. It'll rip anybody open.
Now, normally when they go outside of the ring, that's where Jamie Hayter and Rebel stand. So a lot of Britt's strategy is thrown out out the window here.
No, but she has the added benefit of having that cage.
Referee checking on that cut. Boy, that would be chaotic.
And remember, this Friday night, AEW Rampage coming your way at a very special time. 11:30 p.m. Eastern, 10:30 Central, 8:30 on the West Coast, or immediately following NCAA Men's Tournament Basketball on TNT.
Oh, boy.
And our main event will continue, and you will see it all in picture-in-picture. Don't go anywhere.
It's a damn bloodbath.
Yeah, Thunder Rosa, I think, is bleeding as well. You can see a spot of blood on the apron there.
Oh, there's no doubt. She's definitely bleeding.
Look. Britt just digging her thumb into the forehead of Thunder Rosa, and a big right hand from the champion.
Very authoritative shots by the champion.
She knows what she's doing. I'm telling you guys, she is vicious. She is as vicious of a person that I've ever been around in my life.
Well, she believes that this title not only is hers, but she literally owns it.
Well, for just about a year, she has.
Yeah, it was double or nothing.
With his knees.
2021.
Nicely done, man.
Where Britt Baker unseated the longest reigning AEW Women's World Champion, Hikaru Shida. And since then, Britt Baker has reigned with dominance.
Oh, man, she socked her with that one.
Britt Baker really leaned into that one. You got to see Thunder Rosa.
Thunder Rosa bleeding prominently. Now getting punished with the flat of the foot. Nowhere to go in those ropes. It wouldn't matter. It's no disqualification.
Yeah, she can step on her throat as long as she wants, JR.
That's right.
There's some DMD chants here.
A smattering of DMD chants, but Thunder Rosa enjoying very nearly the full support of her adopted hometown of San Antonio.
Notice Thunder Rosa's got 316 on her tights. Today is March 16.
Good call, Jim. Oh, Lord. I don't know if that knocked her out or not. She's just dropping down to the apron here.
Britt's doing a great job of congratulating herself, but she might want to invest more time in beating Thunder Rosa.
Well, she wants to not only beat her, she wants to continue to humiliate her is what she wants to do.
Well, the old expression, she wants to send her a message. You beat her ass. She's fighting for your title. No, we're sending messages tonight.
Oh, good butterfly.
Butterfly suplex. Britt goes for the cover here. 1, 2. Ooh, Thunder Rosa able to kick out.
Just barely, but she did get her shoulders up.
Oh!
Did Thunder Rosa.
Big time elbow strikes to the side of the neck.
It was all Thunder Rosa early on, but once they went on the outside, oh, wow. It changed.
Fisherman's neck breaker. Britt again covers. And for all of Britt's confidence, she's looking to make an early end of this matchup. Not only to escape with her title, but to escape with minimal amount of damage, or perhaps not.
Well, there's a couple of chairs as best I can see.
The AEW Women's World Championship is on the line inside the steel cage. Dr. Britt Baker looking to defend against Thunder Rosa. And Britt Baker now bringing the steel chairs into the ring.
How many damn steel chairs were under the ring?
I don't know, but she's going for them all, and I'm telling you,
Who does that?
Let's bring us back reminders of a year ago.
It's like the great Terry Funk just rode through town and dropped off some chairs and rode off into the sunset.
Oh, Thunder Rosa avoiding the contact and comes back with a clothesline.
AEW Women's Championship on the line. In the spine came the steel with authority.
And it was Britt who introduced the chairs, but Thunder Rosa who capitalized with them. Oh, big stunner there from Thunder Rosa.
Hell yeah. Good stunner.
And Thunder Rosa clothesline in the corner. Britt sinks down. Thunder, double knee strike. And Thunder Rosa, what a drop kick.
It's one of her trademark maneuvers.
Thunder Rosa, high stack, goes for the cover. Referee Paul Turner says no.
God almighty, what's she doing here? Just gouging her forehead. Oh, wow. That gut shot into that.
But, oh wait. Thunder Rosa's thinking Fire Thunder driver, maybe on that exposed chair. Ooh, Britt Baker, back elbow.
Really authoritative back elbow.
Oh!
Boy, that was a miscalculation.
Paul Turner just got rocked by Britt Baker.
Right in the nose. And there he goes.
God, he hit the cage.
Oh, the roll up here. Paul Turner has got rocked with a super kick and then sent into the cage.
Here's the Fire Thunder driver.
Fire Thunder driver.
But no referee to count. No referee to count. All that great offense was for naught, at least for now, by the challenger for Britt Baker's title.
Well, with the referee down, this is where Britt would really have an advantage if she had Rebel and Jamie Hayter at ringside. But she doesn't, obviously.
Big chance, big risk here.
Oh, wait a second, Britt is up and cracks Thunder Rosa 3 times with that chair.
That's hard shots. Britt Baker going a little strong style there, those stiff chair shots.
She's stiff, man.
And Britt piling the chairs up in the corner.
It's not a little comfortable bird's nest. That's a landing pad for somebody, which could very easily end to the end of this match.
Uh-oh, this does not look good for Thunder Rosa.
Thunder Rosa attempting to get her footing on the ropes, but Britt Baker has Thunder Rosa on the second rope. Avalanche air raid crash onto the chairs.
That's got to be it. There's no referee.
The lower back, the spine.
She said, get a ref, and here comes Aubrey Edwards.
They've opened the cage for Aubrey Edwards. And now she's going to make the cover. 1, 2, no!
Oh, that close from it being over. Britt Baker must be saying, what the hell, what have I got myself into here?
Could have been the time it took to get a new ref. Helped out Thunder Rosa.
It sure as hell didn't hurt her.
Could have been.
She got a break there. Thank God Aubrey Edwards is here to officiate this thing.
And Britt Baker getting in the face of Aubrey Edwards.
She hates Aubrey Edwards, I know that. And Aubrey will not back down.
Yeah, Britt thinks Aubrey's one of the conspirators against Britt's rise here in AEW. But Britt Baker.
Thunder Rosa cannot even defend herself here.
That's very uneasy. It's not a peaceful, easy feeling, I can promise you. The referee's got to be paying attention to that as well.
Britt Baker.
And this is quite the housekeeping job.
Constructing some sort of...
I'm not so sure Thunder Rosa can take 2 of these after what she took with a pile over on that other turnbuckle.
This crowd chanting for Thunder Rosa. They love this woman here in San Antonio and around the world.
And Britt is looking not only to end the night, but she is looking to end the career of Thunder Rosa.
Well, Britt Baker brought all these chairs into the ring that were conveniently under the ring.
Oh. And just spearing Thunder Rosa.
She just told Aubrey to shut up.
And Britt Baker may be moments away from shutting up one of her fiercest rivals.
Oh, God, look at those chairs.
Thunder's trying to fight her way out of this thing.
No,
both ladies go to the top. No man's land, no woman's land.
Nobody's land.
AEW Women's Championship on the line. And look at these two exchange on the top. A headbutt. The bloody heads cracking together, these two women.
Oh, my God! The spine of Britt Baker on those unforgiving chairs.
Cover, there's a cover.
Oh!
Man, if that doesn't get it done, you have to kind of wonder, what is it going to take? Look at this.
Oh, God.
No way to learn to fall where you can, oh, well, this is okay. This is easy. It's not easy.
Oh, but Thunder Rosa
It's not okay.
just ate a super kick, a desperation super kick from Britt Baker. Britt may have thrown all she had left into that shot.
What's she going?
Oh, wait.
Lord.
Harkening back to 1 year ago.
Somebody tell me why we need thumbtacks under the damn ring.
Oh!
I would think maybe that was a plant by Hater or Rebel.
That very well could be, Tony. And at least the thumbtacks are getting a somewhat of a disturbing ovation.
Thumbtacks by the 100 inside the ring. Britt Baker looking for that fisherman's neck breaker. No, Thunder Rosa counters out. And Britt drops to one knee. Oh, back body drop onto the thumbtacks.
Thumbtacks dotting the body of the champion, or the challenger, whose shoulders are down.
Oh, but Britt goes right into the lockjaw.
Thunder Rosa cannot escape.
Britt's got the glove on.
Well, that was uncalled for.
Oh, but
biting. Thunder's biting.
It's a hell of a
The
defense.
But look at those hammer fists to the side of the head. Britt, oh, she floats over. She transitions to the other side. Now looking for lockjaw. Oh! She's smashing Thunder Rosa's hand onto the tacks.
That's Britt Baker's hand going into the canvas.
And Britt's hand hit the tacks as well. Oh, Thunder Rosa!
God, what a power bomb. Down to one knee. More momentum, but look at this. These two amazing gladiators are loaded with thumbtacks. Both of them. They're both bleeding.
But Britt,
This is
a desperation chair to the side of the head. Thunder Rosa, in order to prevent that lockjaw, was smashing Britt's hand down into those tacks.
Exactly. And she broke it. This crowd loving this, and we're seeing history being made here tonight in this first ever cage match for the women's title on live television right here on TBS. Oh, look out.
Thunder Rosa, fired Thunder driver in the thumbtacks.
She got it. New champion. New champion. Thunder Rosa has done it.
Here is your winner and new AEW Women's World Champion, Thunder Rosa.
I gotta admit, guys, this is a great moment.
Thunder Rosa came home, leaving with the richest prize in her game, the AEW Women's Championship. A very emotional Thunder Rosa. Congratulations to her. She just thought she had everything in control. Excuse me, Excalibur. She thought she had everything under control, and that's not the case right now.
Some frustration.
Rebel here. What the hell? Rebel.
Rebel.
Rebel trying to act as a peacemaker.
That was funny. Double headbutt.
Oof. Oh, but Hater and Britt Baker from behind. Rebel, even though she got knocked out with a double headbutt, she created an opening for Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter.
And Hayter, right, to capitalize, and they seized the opening, and now you see Storm in grave danger again. This is every lady for themselves, but it looks like we have Hayter and Dr. Britt Baker working together as a unit for a moment here.
Yeah, I mean, I was questioning what would happen between Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter, but they're working together quite well.
Unusual strategy, being on the outside so much when you know you can't win out there.
A little power here, JR, as I mentioned earlier, Jamie Hayter.
Up that
up that hill, man. Oh,
yeah, the
damn.
hill.
That is so hard to do this late in the match. Oh, they're gonna wear her out, Sheeta out with that kendo stick.
Oh, Britt, no, the stomp on the top of the ramp.
The referee's got to regain control, quite obviously.
And I mean, Hikaru Shida is out. Her eyes are closed. And
looks like I just looked off my monitor. I saw the Dr. Sampson ran up the hill here to check on Shida. That's Doc Sampson.
And Hikaru Shida.
She's hurting.
The trainer's coming from the back. And now Toni Storm inside the ring.
Oh, we got to get a ref in the ring. We got 2 refs on the ramp. They're checking the Sheeta.
And
Jamie referee's got to get back to the ring. It's that simple. Just use your common sense. Come on.
Choking.
Well, they just had a lot of concern, I guess, for Sheeta, but it looks like Sheeta's being taken out of the arena here.
And now, I mean, does this turn into a handicap match for Toni Storm? Or
that's a great point.
It could be.
Oh.
But then you still got an issue of separation.
Right.
You still got an issue of who's going to trust who at the end. I say you don't trust anybody.
Drop toe hold. Britt Baker goes face first in that middle turnbuckle pad.
Toni Storm's got to be smart here.
Diving cross body. Toni Storm far leg hooked.
Tony's got to be smart, because to your point, Excalibur, this could rapidly turn into a 2-on-1 situation. It kind of is already. There you go.
Toni Storm is looking for perhaps a vertical suplex, maybe a brainbuster. Britt Baker delivered that elbow strike more, just pouring it on. A handful of hair whipping Storm's head back to the mat.
Yeah, Storm is hurting. See right there, Jamie Hayter with a back to Britt Baker. Britt Baker has an opportunity to attack Jamie Hayter, but she's not. I guess they are working together.
Yeah, thus far the alliance holding for Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter.
I'd like to add, Taz, they're working together for now.
Yes, I think you're right, Jim. Yeah.
See all this aggression. It's more intense than going to a big sale at a department store.
And how is that, these chants of Jamie Hayter, what is that going to do to Britt Baker? I mean, she's upset when she's not the center of attention.
Yeah. Oh, wow, there's a double snap suplex, and Storm ate the impact.
Well, the AEW fans are still waiting on who's going to take over and dominate.
Whoa, look at this.
Well,
Sheeta's back.
With 2 kendo sticks.
Hikaru Shida, kendo sticks in hand. And look at this shot for Jamie Hayter, shot for Britt Baker.
That hurt like hell.
Hikaru Shida coming back with vengeance. And now Jamie Hayter, Britt Baker stacked up in the corner.
They're stacked up like cordwood, and Shida taking advantage of this opportunity. The deal is now, can you close it?
Smashing the heads of Hayter.
Heavy hands.
Yeah, and Baker.
The drop kick to Britt Baker. Jamie Hayter. In the corner.
Oh my God. Legs right into the face of Hayter. Man, smart on that suplex by Shida.
Hikaru Shida maybe looking to bring Jamie Hayter back into the ring the hard way. She does. Great power, great torque generated by Hikaru Shida. 1, 2, no.
Takes a lot of power to do that, because, you know, Shida's feet aren't on the mat, they're on that rope. It's hard, there's no leverage.
The katana countered, and now, what an overhand chop. To the midsection by Hikaru Shida, question mark kick.
Man, these ladies have been physical.
Thrust kick on target for Britt Baker. Toni Storm.
Running kick right in the face. Oh, what a backbreaker by Jamie Hayter.
Now Hayter, she caught Hikaru Shida coming in. Hayter punishing the spine, but wait, Britt Baker rolls up Hikaru Shida. Well, double pin here.
Very unique cradle right there.
What would have happened there? That's an interesting dilemma that we could have found ourselves in.
You see Jamie Hayter clutching her elbow. Not sure what happened there, but
I think it was something on the outside with Hayter. She's been having an issue with that left elbow once we saw on the outside. But right now, all 4 ladies, who's going to get to a vertical face first, might have the advantage. We shall see.
Shida and Storm with shots, but Baker and Hayter returning with their own.
Something's got to give. These hard, unabated shots take their toll on you.
Toni Storm setting the ropes. Britt Baker set across. Boot jumping knee. Now Jamie Hayter, a wild shot caught by Shida. The elbow strike. Shida.
Well, Shida's an amazing athlete, isn't she?
Yeah, her feet, JR, are so quick.
The Falcon Arrow, center of the ring. 1, 2. No, Toni Storm breaking it up, keeping her hopes alive in this match. Ooh,
wow.
German suplex.
Yeah, that was a very vicious German suplex by Storm.
Toni Storm, the German suplex on Britt.
Oh, wow. Oh, no.
Oh! Tombstone pile driver. 1, 2, no! The Meteora off the ropes. 1, 2. Britt Baker.
It's got to be frustrating in there. These ladies are interrupting all these pinning predicaments.
Yeah, it's tough for sure.
Ripcord rolling elbow, the twisting neck breaker.
As you pointed out earlier, Jared's first pinfall or submission is the new AEW Women's Interim Champion.
And the stomp this time in the ring. 1, 2.
So fans at home, when you see these ladies saving someone from getting beat, they're not helping. They're not trying to help the person who's on the mat. They're trying to help themselves.
That's self-preservation.
Correct, yeah.
Uh-oh. Britt Baker bringing out the glove. Could be the lockjaw on Hikaru Shida. Shida has felt the pain of that before.
Oh, wow, look at that shot from Toni Storm.
Back. Upper back really hit that apron hard, and now, it was singled out. Shida here, as Jamie Hayter has.
Jamie Hayter with Hikaru Shida in the ring. The ripcord lariat. 1, 2.
Oh, look at this.
So smart.
Dr. DMD to save the day.
And she just stole it from her friend, Jamie Hayter.
And Jamie Hayter, her friend, is pissed.
Wait, Toni Storm, boot to the midsection. Oh, Storm Zero, the spike pile driver. And wait, look at it.
Look at him.
2, go.
Shoulder up.
Dr. Becker can't believe it. She thought she went right through the back door and captured the championship.
Yeah, Hayter popped up that right shoulder. That was a really impressive kick out.
And Britt Baker, another dagger in the back of her friend Jamie Hayter.
Maybe she's thinking, do I do the lockjaw to Jamie? That's what she's probably thinking here.
Oh, she wouldn't hesitate a moment.
Well, Toni Storm grabs Britt Baker, the DDT. And one for Jamie Hayter as well. Toni Storm.
Could be it,
now
fella.
1, 2, 3.
And then, new champion. And there you see her.
And AEW Interim Women's World Champion, Toni Storm.
Wow, that thing could have went either way. Congrats to you, Toni Storm. Let's not see someone do a snap suplex and turn like that. If I would have seen that years ago, I would have stolen that move.
No doubt.
Jamie Hayter, though, maybe spending a little too much time underestimating her opponent. Oh, look at those chops.
Chop you all the way down. How about
You're
that?
not kidding. You just break her down, chop her down.
Now the hammer throw into the rope, shoulder tackle by Hayter.
I think Hayter's going to win that every time.
Yeah, she's powerful for sure.
And
very cocky cover, huh? Oof.
Yeah, you're right. She's getting a little cocky in this one.
Yeah, I think, that cover, she might have figured, you know what, I'm not going to win this. I'm not going to win this match, this cover, but I'm going to rent some space in the head of Toni Storm. You know what I mean, Shivani? Just getting ahead a little bit.
Absolutely. Good call, Taz.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Jamie Hayter just driving Storm face first into the mat.
So disingenuous. But anyway,
listen, we got a hell of a match going on here, and I think it's everything we thought it would be. We thought Jamie Hayter would be rugged, would try to just bull her way through this. Toni Storm has tried to be a little bit more technical. She's let her temper carry her away on the outside, and Jamie's taking advantage of it.
Now, with this sleeper in there, she's got that Excalibur right, and you see what Storm's doing, trying to keep that separation from the forearm to her own throat to prevent a chokeout.
Yeah, you see Toni Storm, that right hand on the left forearm of Jamie Hayter, and that's what allowed Toni Storm to return to a vertical position, but Storm immediately deposited back on the mat.
Yeah, referees. Oh, Oh, that's a great way to get disqualified.
It certainly is. And Jamie Hayter can't afford to let this opportunity slip through her fingertips.
Sorry, but like Shivani said earlier, Shivani said she's getting a little bit ahead of herself, a little cocky. I don't know why I'm not mentioning it to Shivani, because Shivani's sitting here, but that's what happened. She's getting cocky.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, when it comes to a slugging contest, we've seen Toni rear back and nail Jamie Hayter, but Hayter, I think, would win this every time, like right there.
Yeah, but Storm going toe-to-toe with her.
Yeah, not backing down at all.
Oh, man, look at those vicious elbow strikes. Across the jaw of Toni Storm, swing and a miss by Storm, and that lands. And now the right hands come raining down.
Yeah, the temper again, just getting the better of Toni Storm. Look at this, set jaw right there.
But you see how unsteady Jamie Hayter was on her feet, falling into the corner. Could be the hip attack coming up, and it lands.
Oh, boy, did that rock her head, man.
Man, that was a shot.
High velocity hip attack in the corner. Toni Storm ascends to the top. Hayter stumbling, diving cross body. Toni Storm, can she do it here? 2, no.
Well, not a lot in the kick out by Hayter, but she got out. I mean, that was tough. She really took a shot on that hip attack, man. That was very, very physical.
Yeah, Storm trying to regroup here now.
Taz, it's the powerful legs of Jamie Hayter that makes that hip attack so dangerous. She's able to, generate such 0 to 60 speed, so to speak.
Oh, no, you're right. You're exactly correct. Look at this, maybe DDT. Oh, boy.
Nicely done, Toni Storm.
Toni Storm now the inside leg hooked, and Hayter, that far shoulder, that right shoulder was not neutralized, and that was the one that Jamie Hayter was able to fire up off the mat.
Yeah, both ladies are spent, and it's not surprising. This has been a high-impact match with a lot of emotion.
Yeah, you don't want to do anything too hasty at this point in the match. This is for the AEW Interim Women's World Championship, so you got to be smart. Storm's got to be careful she don't lose that title here.
A reversal there by Hayter, once again cracking the jaw of the champion with an elbow, but Toni Storm returns with one of her own.
Yeah, Storm, again, Hayter is just, see, look at that. Hayter just clocked her, and Storm.
Oh my God! Headbutt. Wow. Hayter goes down. Toni Storm could steal this here. 2, and no!
Whoa! That was close.
Boy, I thought that last one, she was like out on her feet, but she came away with a headbutt, did Toni Storm.
And Paul Turner, given the 10 count, we could have a double knockout here.
Wait, looks like you don't see it on a monitor yet, but I saw Rebel. Yeah, there she is. I saw her to the side here on the stage.
She's trying to sneak. You can't sneak out, Rebel.
Yeah, not when the big lights hit you and stuff.
And maybe don't come down the ramp.
We have cameras here. A lot of them.
Now, Hayter and Storm, though, on their knees, once again battering each other with those elbow strikes. Oh, the high boot lands for Hayter. High boot again, and now just open-handed palm strikes across the jaw.
Right
busted open.
Busted
no,
open
oh my God. Yeah, nose.
Storm comes flying in, the elbow strike. Hayter, the back elbow. Did you hear that impact?
Man, they know each other so well.
And Toni Storm charges in. Hayter, oh, the knee to the midsection.
Smart.
Storm collapses.
Oh, this is broken down now.
And oh, wait.
Oh, she got clocked with the belt.
Referee Paul Turner didn't see it. Rebel just cracked Toni Storm with the belt.
Here she comes, boom!
The sliding lariat, the cover. No!
How about that?
How impressive by Storm.
And Paul Turner questioning what's Rebel doing at ringside.
Well, what were you doing on the apron? That's what he's wondering.
And Rebel ejected. But Toni Storm still down in the center of the ring.
And still bloodied.
Oh, wait a
Ripcord.
second. The Haterade attempted, and Storm lands one of her own. 2, no!
What? Oh, man, I'll tell you what, her nose is probably broken.
Yeah, man, and she is emotional right now. And a lot of times, you know, Taz, when you get emotional, it drains you, man. It does.
It definitely does.
And Toni Storm, she's looking for that Texas Cloverleaf. We've seen her use it so effectively. Jamie Hayter knew it was coming, and Storm,
one too many time with that hip attack. Didn't work that time.
Toni Storm overcommitted for the hip. Oh, wait a second.
What the hell?
Oh, there she is.
The doctor.
The stomp on the title belt. Where did Britt Baker come from?
She had a hoodie on or something.
Oh, Storm Zero. Storm Zero. 1, 2.
No, she kicked out. I don't believe it.
How damn tough is Toni Storm?
Oh, my God.
Triple tough. Wow. What a game plan by the doctor and Jamie Hayter. But it backfired. Didn't work. Not backfired, didn't work.
Man, look at this, man. Look at both of these women are like spent.
Jamie Hayter with a renewed sense of urgency brings Toni Storm up to her feet. Hayter avoided once again. German suplex. And now Toni Storm Zero.
Oh, that's got to be it.
That's got to be it. Yep.
The champ retains.
No! Oh, where did she get that from? Where in the world did Jamie Hayter get that from?
I don't know, but Storm is furious right now that she didn't get the win.
Now Toni Storm looking for that Texas Cloverleaf.
Look at Britt Baker's on the apron here.
And Britt Baker gets driven off the apron. Oh, that hate breaker.
Oh, that was impact. A lot of impact.
The hate breaker. The legs are hooked. And again, Toni Storm able to kick out.
Woo. What a battle.
You're right, Taz. What a battle between these two women.
At this point, it could go either way. Well, let me strike that. It could go Hayter's way because Storm is not really moving much at all.
Yeah, Paul Turner checking on the champion.
Jamie Hayter. Toni Storm willing herself up to her feet. Hayter, the lariat in the corner. The back elbows.
Just pounding her way, pounding on her. Looked like she's almost out on her feet there in the corner, Taz.
She might be.
Oh, look at this.
The hell she got
Britt Baker got sandwiched by. Oh no, the ducks
the
underneath.
Turnbuckle pad off. The turnbuckle pad came off from Britt Baker.
And now Haterade. 1, 2, 3.
Owner of this match and new AEW Interim Women's World Champion, Jamie Hayter.
Hey, despite Britt Baker's appearance and despite Rebel's appearance, Jamie Hayter earned this win, guys.
Well, I mean, listen. Earn, yes. It took a village. She got it done. To me, it don't matter. To me, it don't matter. You get the win, you get the win by any means necessary. Let's take a look here. See, Britt Baker was taking that turnbuckle pad off, unlacing it. It was exposed. Ooh. Boom, face first goes Storm. And that's it, Excalibur. There you go.
The ripcord lariat, the Haterade, means we have a new AEW Interim Women's World Champion. And it is Jamie Hayter.
He's going to be real tough to topple, guys. That's going to be a tough champ to deal with.
It was a firefight that exceeded expectations. And Toni Storm, she was a great champion, but now the spotlight belongs on that woman, Jamie Hayter. To become a two-time AEW Women's World Champion may be clear.
Yeah, absolutely.
I would say this is brutally unfair, but anything the Outcasts do brutally unfair. And how about that challenge that Chris Jericho made earlier?
In the mixed tag team match with himself and Saraya versus Adam Cole and Britt. For this Wednesday, we'll see if Tony Khan makes it.
But right now, we'll see if Jamie Hayter's even able to make it into this match.
Oh my God. Oof. Really, I mean, look, to prove the toughness of Jamie Hayter, I mean, I believe it was in 2018, she finished the match with 2 broken elbows in the UK before getting any medical attention. That's tough.
And now the Outcast looking to completely incapacitate Jamie Hayter. And Saraya holding that arm. Oh, Oh, and there, the first one missed, but the second one connected.
Well, this thing's not even official yet. They're not in the ring yet. Well, now they're in the ring. The bell should ring shortly here. Paul Turner, he wants a check on Hayter.
You heard him say to Toni Storm, back off. I'm going to make sure she can go. And Toni Storm said, yeah. Or Hayter said, yeah.
The cover, 2, and no.
Love that game plan. Like it or not, smart by Storm.
No, you know what? I hate to agree with you on that, but you're right. It is very smart on Storm.
She's trying to capture this world championship, this AEW Women's World title.
And Taz, this match, important for Jamie Hayter on so many levels. Not only is it about defending her AEW Women's World Championship, but it's also about going into Wembley Stadium later this summer as the AEW Women's World Champion. That is hugely important for Hayter as a native.
And it should be, but right now she's got to worry about getting out of Las Vegas with a world title. Here comes the doctor.
Boy, she's had an impact already tonight, hasn't she?
Britt Baker, she's been battering Saraya. Or she battered Saraya during that unsanctioned match, and now doing so with those elbow strikes. Saraya is
She has got Saraya's number tonight, Rebecca does. Earlier with the kendo stick, now with just her hands.
But meanwhile, inside the ring, Toni Storm is... Paul Turner!
Oh, the turnbuckle pad was pulled off.
Correct, and Paul, the referee is...
I think Paul, he might have headbutted Ruby Soho. He hit the turnbuckle, and now he's trying to cover 2 and... Wow.
Boy, look at Jamie Hayter fight, would you?
Yeah, she's tough. Now look at Soho now. She's taking the other pad off.
Oh, the spray into the eyes. Jamie Hayter's got the spray in the eyes, and now the tag in the corner.
Oh my God.
How much more can Jamie Hayter endure here?
Now the high stack, and no, Hayter able to kick out.
She keeps coming back. I'm telling you, that's sign of a champion right there. All that she has had thrown at her tonight and keeps coming back. Look at this shot. Bam!
I mean, yeah, you can just see the whiplash of the neck and head.
Oh, Karashita came flying in with that kendo stick on Ruby Soho. Oh, wow.
Anybody knows how to wield a kendo stick, it's Shida.
Shida was swinging for the fences with that one. Now she and Ruby teeing off.
Trying to level the playing field here for the champion. Good job by Shida.
Look at those elbows, and Toni Storm.
That might be it right there.
Head first in the turnbuckle. Hayter raid! Oh, no.
Wow.
Immediately, Jamie Hayter
That
clutching
arm.
an arm.
And that's why they were attacking the arm.
1, 2, and no!
To neutralize it,
To neutralize him, you're right, Tony.
Yeah.
You're exactly right. And that little delay because of the issue with the arm of getting the immediate cover is why she didn't retain her title in that moment.
But also you have to question the effectiveness of the lariat as well, because all that damage done to the arm.
That's a very good point.
Jamie Hayter, can she tough it out?
It looked like there was a lot of blacking, bluing under the bicep, too.
Boy, she was going for it there.
Oh.
God, she went shoulder first again at the top turnbuckle.
And now Storm 0. Could this be it? 2 and 3.
Oh, wow. Oh!
The winner of this match. And new AEW Women's World Champion, Toni Storm.
Realizes, I have to stay on her. She understands she's there with a former champion, world champion. You have to bounce her back and forth, put pressure on her.
Yeah, but Toni had taken the referee. She is a master manipulator in the ring, is Toni Storm.
I mean, all three of the Outcast stars. Toni Storm looking for the cover. The kick out in our AEW Women's World Championship main event continues in picture-in-picture. Don't go anywhere. Hikaru Shida cannot afford to let her frustrations with the Outcast get the better of her.
Yeah, right now they are just chirping, as you said, or shrieking at ringside. And again, we'll look at it again. Once again, Toni Storm's got the referee. This is teamwork. Any way you cut it. This is three ladies that know how to manipulate the action, manipulate the referee.
Toni Storm knotting up the hair of Hikaru Shida. Then a hair whip, so often used by Emi Sakura, now being employed by Toni Storm. Emi, of course, one of Hikaru Shida's traitors.
Pulled out her,
yes, she did.
yeah, out of the hair.
She tore out her hair.
The schnabbers.
Yeah, the gimmick in the hair.
I don't know what they call it.
It doesn't matter. We're going to make it up as we go. You've listened to Caliber 20.
Storm now. She's trying to cauliflower those ears of Shida, not letting her head out.
Yeah, tight grip around the head. Yeah, those knees being just raked across the ears of Hikaru Shida.
Saraya.
Mockingly.
Yeah, Ruby just make it.
Why you say? She's rooting on her friend. I mean, come on.
She's mockingly chanting Shida's. Snap suplex there by Toni Storm.
You can read lips like that.
Quite obvious, Shida Storm.
Look at this. Just go ahead, pull at the hair. I would do it, man. Just you've got to try to fight fire with fire. I think when you're going up against a member of the Outcast, especially the world champion Toni Storm. Look at this.
Actually get yanked out of the head of Shida.
Yeah, as is often throughout the reign, the second reign of Toni Storm as AEW Women's World Champion, this turning into effectively a handicap match for her opponent. The hair once again used to send Hikaru Shida across the ring.
Fans trying to get behind Shida, trying to encourage her to snap out of this, try to make a comeback, but man, that's a pretty lethal full Nelson right there.
Yeah, that full Nelson's locked and loaded, and that's a very painful hold on your shoulders and your neck.
Oh, just go pull her up too. Look at that.
And not only is it a painful hold, it can also cut off the carotid artery. It can put the person that's trapped in it to sleep.
That's a good grip back there. Toni.
Yeah, Toni Storm adjusting her grip and just yanking Shida down via the hair. Our Dynamite 200 main event continues live from the Yuengling Center in Tampa, Florida. Toni Storm has been overwhelming the challenger Hikaru Shida, largely in part due to the work of the Outcasts. Well, the hip attack intercepted. Shida grabbing the waistlock.
Well, she came in hard and then she kind of slowed down. Oh, and she paid for it.
Good job in that release German suplex, late release, high impact.
Hikaru Shida's hips were underneath Storm. That gave her the leverage to hit the German suplex. Lindsey Gary staggers the champion into the corner.
Be careful here.
As Hikaru Shida running knee strike. The hammer throw across the ring. You can see Toni Storm very dazed. Second knee strike connects. And now Hikaru Shida, the right hands rain down on the champion once again.
Those forearm shots right across the top of the head.
And a little extra effort there by Hikaru Shida.
Being aggressive, but be very careful. You could be disqualified. You stay up there too long.
Toni Storm staggers out of the corner. Hikaru Shida, missile drop kick. Storm sent reeling. Shida, the far leg is hooked in. Toni Storm able to kick out.
Toni Storm not gonna give up her Women's World Championship that quickly, that easily. Not gonna happen. And now Shida going up to the top here. She knows she has Storm rocked. She's got to get going, whatever she's gonna do.
Shida looking for the Meteora. Toni Storm bent back. Deep cover. Oh!
Well, I can't believe Storm got out of that.
Toni Storm got that shoulder just out of there in time to kick out.
Yeah, we were real close to crowning a new AEW Women's World Champion
and
right
this
there.
Saturday, we could be crowning new AEW World Tag Team Champions at Collision. 8/7 Central live on TNT. FTR versus Big Bill and Brian Cage as Hikaru Shida with Toni Storm in the corner on the top rope. And
there you go.
Ruby Soho. Paul Turner didn't see it because...
Nope.
And now the DDT!
Well, Saraya had the referee Paul Turner. That's why the referee didn't see it.
Again, great manipulators. She may be going for a hip attack here.
Great manipulators, great opportunists. As now Toni Storm, the hip attack in the corner. This has got to be it.
No question.
The DDT, Storm is going to steal it here. 1, 2, and 3. Oh!
Wow. She hung on there.
Yeah, she did. Great reserve, great tenacity by the challenger.
And breaking news, folks, the challenge was made earlier tonight on Dynamite. It will be Jack Perry defending the FTW Championship against Rob Van Dam. FTW rules. 1 week from tonight on Dynamite.
That will be awesome. Cannot wait.
And now we turn our attention back to this match. Toni Storm just bullying Hikaru Shida, but Shida will not take that lion down. Solid elbow strike from challenger and champion alike.
I've just been told by Tony Khan we are going to stick with this match as long as it takes, up to the 60-minute time limit. Do not go anywhere. Stay with us, because this match has been a barn burner so far.
Yeah, that's great news that we're going to stay with it.
Yeah,
This is a battle.
Firefight breaking out in the center of the ring here on Dynamite 200. A very fitting main event. Intercepted by Hikaru Shida. Counterattack. Toni Storm lands. Shida drops to a knee. Hikaru Shida might be in trouble here as Toni Storm
Testing the waters there a little bit.
accelerates to the ropes. Boot sidestepped. Boom! The knee strike connects right underneath the chin.
There's an opening here for Shida.
Hikaru Shida, the Falcon Arrow! The leg is hooked! 2, no!
So close to crowning a new AEW Women's World Champion there.
It shows you the strength of Toni Storm, still the way she kicked. Uh-oh. Wait a minute, Saraya's got that kendo stick.
Saraya with the kendo stick slid it into the ring in between Hikaru Shida and Toni Storm, right in front of Paul Turner. And uncharacteristic sloppiness by the Outcast. And now the battle ensuing, and Shida.
Yeah,
Shida risking disqualification if she does it. And Toni Storm wants to do it. She wants the easy way out.
That's why she slid it in. That's why Saraya slid it in.
Referee giving some leniency because this is a World Championship matchup. I don't blame him.
And also because Saraya and Ruby Soho not participants in this match, but the spray paint in the eyes!
Oh my God, she's got it here.
Storm 0! Paul Turner never saw it! And 1, 2, and again!
Oh, buddy!
Hikaru Shida will not be denied!
The manipulation all night almost worked that time.
The heart, the fight,
and
the fortitude of Shida.
Taz, those are the instincts of a champion.
Yep.
She couldn't see, but she knew the referee's cadence. She was able to kick out. Shida reverses the high stack.
The winner of this match and new AEW Women's World Champion, Hikaru Shida.
The superstars that help put AEW on the map.
Britt Baker.
Yeah, but then where do you go from there?
Well, just enjoy your time at the top.
The neck breaker, the cover. 2. In this match, a very rapid clip from the outset.
Very dangerous, very difficult to have a strategy with a fatal four-way like this, because not elimination, first pinfall or submission will declare the winner.
Yeah, as we've talked about so often, Tony, the champion doesn't even have to be a factor in the finish to lose the title.
Yes, absolutely. Like, for instance, Shida's out right now. She's out on the floor somewhere. She could lose her title. You could not even be on the apron.
As Britt Baker sent hard into the corner.
Little work from the Outcasts.
This now becomes a handicap match with the Outcasts.
Here comes a hip attack.
The hip attack in the corner. My goodness. I think both Outcasts.
Oh, here we go. Now you see, I knew.
Will you stop that? What? Stop! Talk about this. No, we talked about this. You're right. You're right.
Things now breaking down before our eyes.
What are you doing?
And Hikaru Shida looking to capitalize amid the dissension of the Outcast.
Yeah, Saraya said we talked about this. What the hell did they talk about?
Well, maybe whoever won, then they could both become co-champions.
Oh, come on, Nigel.
Toni Storm stacked in the corner. Saraya stacked on top. Hikaru Shida charging in the jumping knee.
Hikaru Shida, an avid cosplayer who incorporates various aspects into her ring gear.
And incorporating a suplex of Saraya onto Toni Storm. Hikaru Shida became two-time AEW Women's World Champion 25 days ago, Dynamite 200, and is now raining down. I thought it was going to be a dozen right hands onto the head of Toni Storm, but Saraya interrupting it. Shida, her spine going to the apron. And referee Paul Turner immediately to check on the condition of the champ.
Her lower back, all that.
Oh, the hip attack took out Shida, but Britt Baker in the sling blade. And Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, she's no stranger to All In, no stranger to four-way matches at All In, competing in a four-way at the original in 2018. And now again here tonight. And
that's Soraya's mother.
Soraya's mother holding Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, and Soraya looking on approvingly.
The original Soraya.
Just rocked her.
Oh no!
And the Knight family.
What have you done?
My God, Outcast having some problems.
Well, they're having her back.
Yes, Soraya's mother trying to hop the rail.
Soraya's mama is one of the toughest female wrestlers in the history of British wrestling. You don't want to get her fired up.
Britt Baker, she gets up from having her head thrown into that camera. Could add her name to that list as Toni Storm pleading with Soraya. Toni Storm trying to smooth this over, but Soraya answers in kind.
You know what? I knew it would come to this. I didn't think it would come to this so quickly.
Things breaking down between the Outcasts before our eyes, Nigel.
Oh, disastrous. Sheeta and Baker could have won it for a better way this match to turn.
Now, Toni Storm turning things around. A chorus of boos.
I'll say the obvious here. Blood is thicker than water, right?
Most certainly.
It's coursing through the veins of Soraya right now.
It's Toni Storm now with a decision to make as she stripped off that bottom turnbuckle pad, exposing the steel.
I didn't think this allegiance would fade so quickly.
Nigel, remember the neck of Soraya, but what? Ruby Soho sprinting.
There you go. Let's restore some sanity.
Ruby needs to talk to both ladies.
Ruby just mentioned that her neck, the surgically repaired neck of Soraya. It's Toni Storm. Now, Soraya, the thrust kick inside the ring, and Ruby Soho seems frustrated. Missile dropkick from Hikaru Shida. So many moving parts in this. As Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, and Shida, the neck breaker. Toni Storm connects to the thrust kick, but Britt Baker answers with one of her own.
Oh, look at that.
1, 2, no!
Storm surreptitiously falling on the top of Soraya. Who's mad that Storm was trying to pin her?
You know, Britt Baker, Soraya, or Britt Baker and Shida need to take advantage of this, the problems members of the Outcast are having.
It's Soraya, now with Toni Storm. Trapped center of the ring.
Oh, look at that.
But the stomp by Britt Baker. Toni Storm got wiped out, and we've got a new champ.
How on earth did Toni Storm kick out of that? If we can see another look at that.
Wow.
Toni Storm may be the toughest competitor. Oh, did you see her face into the mat? Yet she still kicked out. Toni Storm deserves the AEW Women's title in my book.
But right now, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, the glove applied, the lockjaw forthcoming perhaps. No, Hikaru Shida.
Shida just hammering her, look at this.
Unleashing a flurry on the woman that ended Shida's first reign as champion. Shida, though, big elbow strike. And now Hikaru Shida.
Oh boy.
With Soraya on the shoulders. No, Soraya got lost off of Shida's shoulders, but, or perhaps not.
Oh.
The Falcon Arrow. Shida had anticipated Britt Baker.
Shida now the AEW Women's Champion, clearly in the driver's seat.
Hikaru Shida.
Soraya can't even get out of the way here.
Meteora from Hikaru Shida. Is this it? 1, 2, no!
Wow. How did Soraya get out of that? That was great execution by the champ.
Looking to unsheath.
The katana!
On target.
Shida retains. 2 and
no. Britt Baker maneuvers Shida into the lockjaw. She's looking for it. Shida's flat. And Shida's, you can see she's raising her chin, Nigel. Trying to prevent the pressure on the mandibular nerve.
Keeping her teeth together to prevent the fingers of the dentist to get in there. Well, no one likes a dentist, let's be honest.
Bite down hard,
she's
girl.
ripping at the lip of Sheeta now.
Hikaru Shida struggling with all her might. Tilts Baker, the reversal.
Just biting down hard. A great defense for the lockjaw, obviously.
And now Saraya, oh wait, the spray paint into the eyes of Toni Storm. Oh my God! Oh, the nightcap. 1, 2, 3. But wait, what the? Is that a production person with a? No, it's not.
It's Ruby Soho.
Ruby Soho, she was banned from ringside, but now it doesn't matter because she's blinded. And Ruby trying to take advantage, and oh, wait a second. Watch for the shoe. Timeless Toni Storm. And remember, Toni Storm, she thought that Ruby Soho and Saraya were her friends, but the Outcast exploiting that thought of friendship. Yeah, at Wembley and at Grand Slam, and Toni Storm in hot pursuit of Ruby. And fans, this AEW Women's World Championship match continues in picture-in-picture. Oh, Hikaru Shida sent hard into the barricade.
That was pretty damn good, guys.
Yeah, but there was an opening there when Toni Storm had come out here, and Saraya, you know, she took advantage of it to blindside Shida.
Well, Hikaru Shida was so stunned by Toni Storm, who up until now was somebody that Hikaru Shida considered Toni Storm an adversary, a rival. And now to get aid from Timeless Toni Storm, and very unexpected for Hikaru Shida.
Well, I tell you, Timeless Toni Storm is, I think we can all say, very unpredictable right now.
Yes, she does. We don't know what she's going to do because she doesn't know what she's going to do.
That's right. That's right.
And Saraya,
now like a modern-day version of the missing link.
Or the Tasmaniac.
Oh, that's it.
Wow.
Oof. Oh, no.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, come on, Saraya. Someone made that sign. They pull that work into just using a blue Sharpie and putting something on there.
Yeah, that poor guy, all he wanted to see was a remake of Dragon Force on Sega Saturn, and now his sign just torn to shreds.
I'm not into racquetball, but right now, Saraya is very proud of herself.
But Shida fighting back, the right hand to the midsection. But Saraya in control. I mean, this match really took a turn when Timeless Toni Storm, I mean, she provided Shida with some assistance, but Shida so stunned by that. Oh, now look at this. Saraya, just these rapid-fire knees against the ropes.
Wow, yeah, heavy.
And now Shida returned to the ring by the champion. And taking a victory lap.
Yeah, he's all over Shida at the moment. Stepping on the hair. Well, I thought she was stepping on the hair. But Shivani right now, big-time control of the challenger, and it's a problem, you know, because right now for Shida, you know, she's got to try to mount some sort of a comeback. She's got to try and string together a couple of moves. Sounds easy, but it's not when you have a capable woman like Saraya just beating the daylights out of you.
Yeah, Saraya really punishing the challenger tonight. Oh, man, scores with that elbow strike. AEW Dynamite title Tuesday live just outside of Kansas City. Hikaru Shida looking to become three-time AEW Women's World Champion, but Saraya fighting mightily to prevent it. Oh boy. As big elbow strikes, dropping Saraya down to a knee, but a toe kick to the midsection. And now Saraya charges in, swinging a miss. Hikaru Shida, jumping knee.
Big flying, jumping knee strike. That might be the opening, the opportunity Shida needs to get something going.
And now Shida, she favors these right hands in the corner, raining down shots on Saraya.
She's just a katana away, Excalibur, from winning this thing. Let's see well, look at this, boy. She kicked into high gear.
Well, Saraya getting punished twice as much by the challenger. And now Hikaru Shida lining up Saraya. Missile drop kick off the middle ropes. Shida, the far leg hook, deep cover.
Yeah, she was going to get out of that, but that was close, closer than I thought.
Trying to get out of dodge is Saraya. She got lit up with that drop kick.
Oh, brother, she's got...
Oh, look at this. She might be thinking,
yeah, the suplex.
Shades of Brian Cage here from the outside in, dude.
Or it could be going outside to outside.
That's true.
Shida, though, getting stopped in her tracks on the ropes. As
whoa, yeah, don't do that. That's dangerous there.
Saraya was looking for the Latigo. Oh, the Latigo! Off the turnbuckles and Shida's
lower back.
Yeah, lower back spine, striking the corner bead of the ring apron.
And that is just thick wood planks meeting steel. That's what the corner bead is, with a piece of steel that's shaped like a right angle over it.
And you know what? That was ill-intentioned and sportsmanlike by Saraya.
Well, she's in desperate mode, Saraya, trying to hang on to her championship.
Hikaru Shida.
Oh, man, a stalling German.
Stalling German suplex on the apron. And you have to remember the history of neck issues with Saraya. As Shida now, Meteora off the apron. She's going to do it.
Got to get her in the ring, though. Got to get her in the ring.
Hikaru Shida returns the champion to the ring. Shida accelerates the running knee. The cover, 2, and Saraya kicking out.
God, that was so close. Let's take a look at this German suplex, the stalling German on the apron. Watch the impact of Saraya's upper shoulder, griddle, and head.
Oh, the katana inside the ring, blocked by Saraya. And Saraya now turns the corner. But Shida fight the up kick. Knocks Saraya back. Oh, the question mark kick.
Saraya's hurting. She is hurting.
And here she comes again. No, she's going to go up top again, guys. I thought she was going to try the katana one more time.
I think she should have stayed on the mat.
Yeah, maybe
she had momentum going.
But no.
There you go. Good call, Taz.
Coming in. Saraya anticipated it. Now the
God. Oh, my God. She got it.
Shida got crushed with that, too. And no, Shida.
I thought that was it.
So did Saraya.
Look at the look of disappointment. How upset she is. She thought she had it. I thought she had it.
Hikaru Shida coming down on the crown of her head, being checked by referee Paul Turner.
Title Tuesday. This is heavy right now. Women's title at stake.
Now, Saraya, she's going for she's got the spray paint in her waistband. And,
well, the spray paint's the backup plan.
And, Paul Turner didn't see it.
That got it.
The second nightcap.
That's it. Yeah, man.
Saraya covers. And now Shida again.
What the hell?
How much heart does Saraya have?
Hikaru Shida will not be denied.
No more tricks to pull out of the bag. That's expired, I think.
I agree.
But Shida's fighting blind now. She's got that spray paint in the eyes.
Got to pull herself up here.
All live audience, holy Shida. That's apropos. Holy Shida.
But Saraya, she wants to take the oxygen out of those buildings. She wants to shut this place down, Taz.
Yeah, she doesn't want Shida to get any kind of motivation from the live audience.
What a treat this night has been.
Nope. Hikaru Shida, the Falcon Arrow. Just on instinct alone.
She get her?
2, and no. Saraya, 2, the counter. Shida, the roll back, the deep cover.
She got it. Oh, my God. You're going all throwback. Kill Bill, you're doing the Karate Kid. I love it.
Dickensian chops there.
Well, I had a chance to talk to Toni Storm. She had her own analogy. She said if you can beat Chaplin the Master, now you can beat that young whippersnapper, Buster Keaton.
I don't know what that is.
You're lost for words, fellas. Come on.
It's that damn accent. Speak English, Nigel. Right now. These are just hellacious chops in that bruised chest area.
Don't you dare.
Oh, but Storm firing back in kind. the overhand Mongolian-style chops there by Toni Storm. Now backing Shida up into the corner. Rapid-fire chops. Something you might see executed by Eddie Kingston or Satoshi Kojima.
Might be going Bulldog. Yeah, there it is.
Timeless Toni Storm is a film noir throwback to badass women like Judy Grable or Mildred Burke.
Oh, and she's winding up. Is Toni Storm.
Boom!
Connects with the elbow strike.
Windmill City.
Cover. Oh, but Shida kicking out at 1.
Hardly a 1.
Historically speaking, Full Gear has not been Toni Storm's night. It was 364 days ago. Toni Storm, Jamie Hayter met for the AEW Women's World Championship. It was an incredibly physical affair, but it was the night that Jamie Hayter's reign as AEW Women's World Champion began. Toni Storm would get a measure of revenge earlier this year, this past May, when she defeated Hayter to become 2-time AEW Women's World Champion. And now tonight, Full Gear, 364 days later, an opportunity to become 3-time AEW Women's World Champion, Nigel.
Yeah, a huge opportunity for Timeless Toni Storm. The femme fatale, starlet of the silver screen.
Yeah, I'm sorry, continue.
She said that she made Los Angeles. She said the Chinese theater was nothing more than a den of Bronze John and French pox before she was there. And she told me to buy some war bonds.
Jumping knee by Hikaru Shida as the challenger. Down and against the rope. Shida hammering down. Not close fist shots, Taz, using the ridge hand.
Ridge hand, kind of the forearm area too. But that meaty part of your forearm can definitely leave a mark.
And Toni Storm staggers out towards center. Hikaru Shida looking for the missile drop kick, connects.
For that momentum.
As Storm goes down, Shida into the cover, but Toni Storm able to kick out.
Banshee shriek from the AEW Women's Champion, Shida, who's known for her strikes.
Yeah, definitely her knee strikes are lethal, as are her forearms.
Hikaru Shida likes to launch off that middle rope, but Toni Storm knew that, had it scouted, stopping Shida in her tracks, and now Shida brought back in the hard way.
Great strength right there by Toni Storm. Up.
Deep cover. Shida able to kick out.
Challenger right now, you can see she knows she has control. The champion's down. She's thinking. Oh, now Luther. What the hell's going on here? It's a minute.
It's the loofah.
No, it's the shoe.
It's the shoe.
And Aubrey Edwards. Saw that one. Oh, second one. The shoe right between the eyes, the heel. And Shida kick out.
You're not kidding, heel. That worked.
Wow.
Almost worked.
The point of the heel right between the eyes of Hikaru Shida. But Shida, the champion, still with the wherewithal to be able to kick out to beat the count.
That was close.
Toni Storm, she really is the soul of the AEW Women's Division.
A Dover soul.
But look at this.
Nope, down to one knee.
Trying for the short pile driver, but instead.
Oh, Hikaru Shida counters.
Oh, watch out.
Oh, damn. Strong zero from Hikaru Shida. Toni Storm down center of the ring.
Well, you got to assume that if Shida can get a cover, she'll retain her title right now. I think Storm is hurting bad.
But I think Hikaru Shida is still dazed from the spike right between the eyes.
With that shoe, with that feathered slipper with the heel.
Well, the official now up to 5.
Pretty sure the feathers aren't what hurt.
No, the heel did, but it's a bushy slipper. And begin. Forearm shots right there, beautifully done by the champ.
Wearing down the challenger, Hikaru Shida kicking it into high gear. Full gear, as it were.
You're not kidding. Well said, Excalibur.
Whoa, just
making a point with her strikes. Whoa, there's his Toni Storm.
Open-handed palm strikes. Almost like a reset here. Question mark kick.
That was great.
And Falcon Arrow. She's done the deal.
Did she get it?
1, 2. No.
So close. Shows you how tough Timeless Toni Storm is.
So the high angle, driving down almost to the side as well. With a deep hook of the leg, forcing Toni Storm to expend a little bit more energy. But look, the champion's on top.
Hikaru Shida was thinking Meteora. Toni Storm avoids. Shida, oh, Shida goes down.
Buckled a little bit. Is it her ankle? An ankle, right? I thought maybe it was knee, but it's ankle.
And Shida avoids the lariat, steps through. Oh, counter, no! Toni Storm, look at this, into an ankle lock.
Smart, she realized.
She saw the damage to the ankle.
Correct, the ankle buckled, ankle lock. There it is, right there.
And this is not regularly part of Toni Storm's repertoire. She's instead improvising, going off script.
Yeah, if she could step through and kind of knee bar the leg as she has that ankle lock, she might get a tap out.
Control the leg to prevent your opponent from rolling forward.
And Hikaru Shida is in agony. She's crawling. She's trying to make it to the bottom rope to force the break.
She's there.
And Toni Storm. Oh, Toni Storm, what is it? She
ripping away at the shoe. Watch out for the shoe.
No. Shida blocks. Elbow strike.
Oh, you just missed me.
Told ya. Got to listen. I gave you fair warning.
You did. I'm new at this. Right now, the champ.
Oh, Shida.
She's got that
frustration there, yeah.
Take this title, Shida, don't do it. Oh, she gets Shida, don't do it.
Hikaru, go, wait, Luther.
Hey, wait, Luther. Oh!
Shida's frustration's coming all out. Unfortunately for Luther, what is that?
Is that
a tray or something?
Maybe a ladle. Ladle? Yes. She's got it stuck in a tights. It's maybe a mini frying pan, Nigel. I'm not sure.
Well, but either way, oh wait, Shida look for the katana. No, Storm blocks. Now, no, Shida counters, rolls up. Cover, deep cover, no. As Shida looking for the knee. Toni Storm. She's thinking German, yeah.
German for sure.
But still the deadlift. And German suplex.
Major league impact there.
Oh, wait a second. Toni Storm.
The wardrobe adjustment.
The wardrobe adjustment. The hip attack.
With the medal.
With the tray.
The official didn't see it.
She had no idea, the official. Whoa!
Winner this match, and new AEW Women's World Champion, Timeless Toni Storm.
What a moment.
She did it.
A cinematic masterpiece.
Timeless Toni Storm becomes three-time AEW Women's World Champion in her Hollywood homecoming.
Her people right here in Hollywood, her people, Tinseltown, they love her. What a moment, she made history.
This is going to be the headline in all the trades come Monday morning. Timeless Toni Storm once again, champion.
Somebody give her flowers. Oh, look at that.
On cue.
As if on cue.
Nigel, you must have gotten the script.
Yeah, you're in the loop, Nigel, huh?
The fellas certainly are. Ringside, Toni Storm taking it all to her lower back. The champion is hurt. Are we perhaps seeing the end of Toni Storm's reign? Is this going to be like the dying days of silent movies, perhaps, when we look back on Toni Storm's reign like the horse and buggy or polio?
Okay.
Mariah May now taking the champion for a spin.
Mariah go round.
Mariah driving down Toni Storm, and Mariah, look at this, just really relishing in this moment.
Can you believe how dreadful some of the fans here? They're booing Toni Storm because she's not putting up much of a fight. You can't blame her. She's just been powerbombed on the outside, Toni.
Well, yeah, she has been powerbombed, but She is not done yet. You don't be a champion, a women's champion like Toni Storm, and have 23 straight singles wins if you don't putting up a fight.
There's no question. She's as tough as they come. She really is. A film noir throwback, if you will, to badass women like Judy Graham or Mildred Burke.
The back elbow by Toni Storm, but Mariah May, undaunted. Pair of overhand chops, and Mariah.
Textbook Toni Storm.
Out of the corner, and now the cover. A disrespectful cover there by Mariah May.
And that's a good call, disrespectful, and that may come back to bite Mariah May. You cannot disrespect a world champion like that.
You think Toni Storm's going to hold it against her?
No,
you didn't try to beat me enough. I'm really going to hurt you now.
No, I'm saying if you disrespect, you may end up losing.
Mariah with the submission hold, the double underhook, the butterfly hold, and now the body lock as well, forcing Toni Storm to carry Mariah's weight. But Toni Storm, look at this, reverses, or changes her grip, I should say. Mariah out to her feet, open-handed slap there by Mariah.
Oh boy, and that brought the champion down to her knees.
And again, the Wembley faithful booing the champion. She's just not doing anything. It's time to fight back, Toni. Come on. I'll cheer for you, Toni, even if no one else will.
And now, look at this Mariah May.
You hear the chant of "Let's go, Toni."
Luther on the outside.
Similar to the scene we saw in Calgary earlier this summer. A dazed, timeless Toni Storm, Mariah May.
The champ is up.
Taken down by Toni Storm. I spoke too soon. The champ is not dazed. The champ is out for revenge, but Mariah, back suplex driving down timeless Toni Storm.
Yeah, and Toni Storm rolls out of the ring. Best thing she could have done.
Certainly, whether that was an erudite decision or serendipity on the part of Toni Storm, she's still in harm's way.
Oh, the knee strike catching Toni Storm flush on the jaw.
Awkward landing from Mariah May, who has just had the beating and the thing.
Nigel McGuinness applauding the challenger.
This is incredible.
Oh, Nigel. Wow, Nigel, he's had a thrill of a lifetime.
I don't think I can continue.
Don't let all the blood rush to your head, Nigel.
Listen, we'll sunder on you.
As the drop kick takes down Luther.
What kind of woman would slap her own mother? For crying out loud, Nigel, you can't be behind this woman again.
Oh, wait, talk about behind this woman.
Toni, who was stunned, me by the kiss or her mum by the slap.
Mariah May.
That's the worst. She deserves every pounding of her head that she gets right now.
Now wait, Toni Storm.
Oh my gosh. Toni Storm asked Mariah May, are you ready to die?
And Toni Storm, perhaps a measure of revenge. And look at Toni Storm coming to Mariah's mother and clutching Lorraine to her bosom.
There is a lady before us, and she is timeless Toni Storm.
Toni Storm, the three-time AEW Women's World Champion. Obviously, feeling the effects not only from the beating from Mariah May, but oh, Mariah, look at this bloodied by the impact on the steps.
Yeah.
What are you doing, smiling, Toni?
Bring out the vampires.
You sadist. Shame on you.
She just slapped her mother.
And you can hear the cries of Mariah May, but timeless Toni Storm will not relent. The right hands looking to open up that laceration even further from the champion.
Oh, look at Mariah just slink down.
And now the shoe is on the other foot, so to speak, as timeless Toni Storm has Mariah May battered and bloodied.
Nothing like a hair, Beal. She's going to do it again.
Mariah sent across the ring for a second time. Oh, yeah, the blood is really starting to flow from that wound on Mariah May's head.
I think she's crying, Nigel.
Well, have some sympathy.
This
Her mother is in ringside.
Well, this is
She
what...
has to...
Oh, come on, this is what I call justice. There you go. Blood her up some more, and I hate to be cheering for someone, but I can't believe what Mariah May has done to them.
Toni Storm, cover. Mariah kicking out. Toni Storm can't allow her emotions to become a part of this match. She needs to be focused on the task at hand. Mariah May has established an incredible win-loss record in just under 9 months' time here in AEW.
Yeah, she's been amazing. You're right.
A very dangerous challenger for the champion, but that roundhouse kick connected. Toni Storm stunned by it as Mariah drop kick on target.
Perfect execution. The angel in baby blue flying through the sky.
As Toni Storm in the corner, Mariah May with the advantage for at least a moment. Hip attack. Another page on her former mentor's playbook.
A little bit of a smile on the face of Mariah after that. What's she going to do now? Slowly turning around.
Oh, second hip attack.
Oh, did you see the whiplash to Toni Storm's head?
It's Mariah.
The excellence of elocution.
She's going to do it again.
Talk after this.
She's going to do it again.
Three consecutive hip attacks. And Mariah.
It is over.
Now the big one.
Mariah May.
Mocking Toni Storm. It's
Toni Storm connects with the lariat. German suplex. Mariah rolled through, and now Toni Storm with the chance.
She's coming your way, Mariah.
That's how you do it. Storm Zero coming.
Storm Zero. The champion retains. 2.
Come on!
Mariah May digging deep to kick out of that one. And look at this defiant perhaps to the end.
Who's number one?
She is like a horror movie villain. She keeps coming back, rising up, blood on her face.
Those right-handed slaps across the jaw. And now Toni Storm returns fire to one of her own.
What a women's world title match. Holy smokes.
And Aubrey Edwards trying to separate both competitors. Oh, what a blow! Double headbutt. Champion and challenger go down.
Standing ovation for both women. What a match.
And there we see Lorraine, obviously a distressed look on her face. Has to be a flood of emotions. Watching her daughter compete, but having her daughter slap her like that. And that is what it's all about, that AEW Women's World Championship. Toni, fake tie. Tried to catch Mariah once again. But Mariah! Mayday! Center of the ring. 1, 2. No! Toni Storm kicks out.
Split second away. Shirakawa is verklempt on the edge of her seat.
Now Mina, obviously. Oh, wait a second. Mariah was crawling to that title belt.
Get your hands off that.
Yeah, Luther's not going to let her have it. Absolutely. Good call. Good job, Luther. Good.
You dirty old man.
Well, now Mariah.
What is she?
I think it's
she got the shoe.
But Toni Storm spotted it. Mariah still covered in her own blood. Just like that shoe covered in Toni Storm's blood.
Hit her with it. Hit her with it. Well,
don't you dare!
Yeah, you know what? Toni really doesn't want to win. She doesn't win the match like this. Don't do it, Toni. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Toni Storm, she can't bring herself to do it. She loved Mariah May. Oh, wait, Mariah! Oh, the knee to the back of the head! Mariah! Knee! Strike on target!
And she kissed on the forehead.
Stop the injury!
No!
One, two,
Here is your winner, and new AEW Women's World Champion, the Glamour, Mariah May.
what a moment! Listen to Wembley! They know who the champion is!
Mariah May completes this journey that was months in the making, a journey that was paved with the blood of the woman that loved her, the woman that supported her at every step of the way in Timeless Toni Storm.
And the woman who, thank God, took the high road, couldn't crack her with the shoe on the head, did not. And this is what she gets for it.
She made a rare mistake, I will give her that. But the glamour, the statuesque blonde bombshell will be leaving Wembley with the AEW Women's title. And I got a kiss from her.
Whoop-de-freaking-doo. Champion Nigel McGuinness, not only Brisbane, Australia, but the entire world has been waiting for this one.
You are not kidding. And what an honor.
I told you I'm the woman from hell.
She told us we were too blind to see. Champion nonpareil, skin like unblemished china, the peerless perfection of the AEW Women's Champion, has vowed to make tonight's victory a mercy killing. She's defended her title from every which direction. Her opponent tonight, Toni, a different kettle of fish. She's not mentally well. The histrionic Toni Storm recently making a mockery of the AEW Women's Champion with a pallid impersonation that understandably left the champion May irate. She said it was a performance of a lifetime.
It was.
I don't know about that. Made me think of Betty. Wait a second. Who's that?
Well, that's Luther, her butler. I thought it was an usher.
I'm not a fan of R&B, but in my opinion, that's a very poor imitation.
And usher is what I said.
Ah, gotcha. Well, here's a real star. According to everybody in attendance here tonight, it's Toni time.
There she is! And she is timeless. The native of Gold Coast, Australia. And right before we went to break, we saw Toni returning to where she trained, where she first trained here in Australia. Her first day of wrestling. The first match she ever saw was right here in this arena. And
time she returns home. I dare say more glamorous than the glamour herself, Mariah May.
Blasphemy.
Let's make it official as we go up to the ring with Arcadiara.
Brisbane, Australia. Your Grand Slam main event is scheduled for one fall with a 60-minute time limit and is for the AEW Women's World Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Gold Coast, Australia, Timeless Toni Storm. And her opponent from London, England, she is the reigning and defending AEW Women's World Champion, the Glamour, Mariah May.
Well-deserved raining of boos here.
Oh, you can hear the champion.
Not a cross-face, but a neck vice nonetheless.
Desperation, oh, the agony etched on the face of the Glamour. The rope's just there. Touch the ropes. Save yourself.
That may be all she can do here, Nigel. Look at this, biting her way out of it.
That's okay. That's okay. That's not okay. What are you doing?
Back she goes once again. Still has the legs tied up.
Toni Storm, the lone savior for Australia here tonight. Holly Cameron, Buddy Matthews unable to win their titles, but can Toni Storm do it for Australia? Oh no, that's one step away from it as the Glamour makes it to the ropes.
Mariah May not only made it to the ropes, Nigel, she tries to pull herself underneath the ropes, but Toni Storm's gonna follow her outside. But, oh, down goes Mariah May.
All right, Myline away, oh!
Toni may have hit the ring post that time. Mariah's got her.
Mayday, I believe that was Mayday on the outside.
It was, and Toni Storm rolls away.
It is over. Take another look at this. This is the move that has beaten almost every one of her opponents on the outside. You can see Storm immediately suffering the damage.
Yeah, to her back. She almost pointed to her back, gripping her back now. As Aubrey Edwards, the referee, down on the floor with both, she was checking on Toni Storm.
Somehow, both champion and challenger to their feet. Oh, look at this. Mariah May wants to retain the title clean in the center of the ring. She wants to make a statement.
Is it a mistake? We'll find out. Up on top.
Oh, perfect.
Big shotgun drop kick from the top.
And a very awkward landing for the champion as well. It's a long way down. But the valiant Mariah May continues. Just watch here. Pinpoint accuracy with the drop kick. And the champion unrestrained.
Luther trying to revive the champion. Oh, Toni Storm had no defense at all.
Hip attack.
Just an open target.
Oh, wait a second.
Toni Storm in the ring. A Mayday.
Mayday.
One,
Mayday.
two.
Kick out. No.
She hit Mariah May with her own move, but couldn't win it.
And I say imitation, the greatest form of flattery.
Wow. And the match continues. Incredibly,
Toni Storm came out with that Mayday maneuver. And now, here she comes, hit the call.
Good Lord. Did you see the whiplash?
She turns around and stares at her adversary.
Not again.
One more time, here comes. She's going to go for 3 in a row.
The champion is out.
Come on. Storm, 0.
No.
1, 2. No, my God, she kicked out.
She is alive.
Can you believe it? 3 hip attacks, a Storm 0, and the match goes on.
Mariah May's barely moving. Toni Storm, the vicious vixen, looking to end the career.
Well,
She's
Mariah
not
May,
moving. She's out.
she's out.
Okay, let's get some help.
Toni Storm is not done.
Oh,
Mariah May is not done. Gut wrench suplex.
She rises from the dead.
Mariah picks her up.
Mayday!
Toni, she's not done.
Oh, you can feel the hope slipping away.
A second
That's
Mayday.
it. Mariah May retains.
No, she does not. She does not. Mariah May with a pair of Maydays. The match goes on, and now assaulting the referee.
The balance here could go now either way. Champion and challenger prone.
Back to the attack again goes the champion, Toni Storm.
Come on, Mariah, do it for England.
Oh, just paintbrushing him back and forth, trying to humiliate her. The anger coming out of Mariah May. The charade that she put on Toni Storm and the world when she first arrived here from Stardom. Trying for a tiaras. Toni Storm pushes away. Mariah May attacks again.
Mariah May continuing unperturbed.
Oh, the kiss.
A kiss of death, perhaps. Oh, no!
Running powerbomb. Toni Storm. Storm 0.
No!
Oh, Mariah May rolled out of the ring.
Brilliant.
It was
Ring awareness.
brilliant ring awareness. Toni Storm gripping, trying to pull Mariah May back in. The match goes on and on and on.
This has been an epic conflict, conflagration. It ends here tonight.
We had mentioned many times that the women's division of AEW, oh, a big headbutt, the best that it's ever been. And now,
That's it.
Storm 0 for Mariah May. But she's not trying to make a cover here. Oh, she's got something else in mind. Another Mayday, maybe. Nope. Inside for the 1, 2, 3. See? We got a new champion. My God.
Here's your winner and new AEW Women's World Champion, Timeless Toni Storm.
The glamorous era is over.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Toni Storm is the first 4-time AEW Women's World Champion. Get a hold of yourself, Nigel. Toni Storm is timeless.
has been. Look at the fans. Applauding, cheering, standing up for their hero.
What about Mariah?
Mariah will be back. No doubt about it, Nigel, but tonight belongs to Timeless Toni Storm, the new Women's World Champion. Good night from Brisbane, Australia.